and
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
Some of the main ones I can remember.
I remember those things.
I'm getting.
Heard all about that. Wi-Fi,
trying
the
to,
internet,
at the very
crazy.
least.
I barely know her.
Hello, chat.
Do not let me forget to give you your
I can't. I
DSM.
won't because I need it for a project that's due next week.
Oh no.
It is on the center console of my car, waiting for it to be
Perfect.
grabbed by you. I'm in the front of the line. You can't leave until I,
can't.
do.
It is indeed showtime.
Showtime.
Okay, where did you get your dice? Did you?
Robert,
get them on
how's the audio
Etsy?
sound?
I got these on Etsy.
Are
Can
they
you hear the
dispel dice?
music,
they-
but not too
Dispel
loud?
dice, because they look similar to dispel dice.
No.
Jenny, are you
Hey, Kurt.
asking because you want her luck or because you want her dice?
I will.
I'm just asking. I'm just asking.
2 sets of Amazon, and I don't like the way they look. I like sharp edges.
Yeah.
I had to find.
I like something that could hurt me real
I like
bad.
weapery.
So, did you see my little rat dice?
All right, excellent. Thank you, Robert.
See, I ordered ones with flowers, but they are not sharp edged.
I don't like it when it's too music's
do
too
like-
quiet. I don't
It
like it when
scares
the
me
music's
because
too
you
loud.
throw
It's
your
gotta be
dice.
that Goldilocks volume level.
Exactly.
I'm in the line of fire.
Thank you,
You know.
Tracy.
Be
Glad you
brave.
got your
Be
stuff.
brave,
That looked pretty
Thomas.
cool.
No.
Coward.
Oh. Oh.
Hello?
The salty dog. We have a menu now? A menu has been posted in the salty dog chat.
No way.
It's a lot of ales.
Thrilling.
There's a meat, coffee.
Ooh.
A me?
New item. Sweet.
Sweet honey sundae.
Aww.
Let's
That's
go.
so cute.
The star of the menu.
I love it so much.
Soup of the day. Don't ask what's in it. Love that.
I have to know what local
Look at
fruit
you,
is.
Eddie.
Breakfast. It looks so good.
All right, so I'm going to save this into the salty dog folder that I have, and then need to pin it.
That's comedy, people.
be right back. It's okay. You can do the what happened last time, right? You got that?
Sure.
do it.
Sure.
You better
okay,
run.
I got this. I can totally
I
tell
forgot
you
my
guys what
watch.
happened.
Fresh anxiety.
Oh. Wait, do I tell? Do you want to tell your wife, John?
What?
Oh, no, go ahead.
You leveled.
How?
So I have not. So you guys rested the evening before. I'll explain all this. I'll explain in chat. It's now the next day, and you would have,
Not
even though I
yourself.
haven't given out XP, you were so close, you would have leveled up. So I'll give you the
Oh.
XP. So what you need to do is figure out like your feats or
Yeah.
whatever you want to get.
Oh,
You can
great.
do that.
I need my
I
glasses.
forgot about the feet.
Yes, feats
Very
are
exciting.
important.
I like this glass. Also,
Hello,
I really
Jerry.
like your
Hello,
hair today,
Lee.
Jenny.
Oh, thank you.
It's really nice. It's got great texture to it.
We just get like one new
Has it been 1 year?
character
Wow,
trait.
that's cool, Jerry.
It's a regular feat, right?
Thanks everybody
I don't know.
for joining us,
I
for
think that
being on
is
time.
listed within
We're gonna get
your
started here in
specific
just a
level.
moment.
Like
So maybe you
level
do, but I did not.
Yeah, I thought we got one at level 3.
That could be.
What? A feat?
Yeah,
You do.
yeah. So not level 2.
I know what I'm taking at
I
level
only got
3,
one
and it's
because
gonna be bad.
Got an
it.
ability that
Right.
replaced the feat that I
Right,
already had.
right.
When do I roll?
Your HP.
Right now. Don't get
You
scared.
can just put in a random, or like add 1, and then we'll roll after, and then you can change it. If that makes sense.
I don't know. How about if I just give myself 10?
I
Yeah.
rolled as good as I
See, don't make me roll. Just
Don't
give
make
it
her
to
do
me.
it. Give her a little treat.
Some tasty HP.
Delicious HP.
All I wish is that I get above 10 HP.
Oh, I mean, oh.
That's all
No,
I
you,
want.
but you physically can't.
No,
What's your
I-
con?
Above, you mean
could.
11? You don't want 10, is what you're saying.
I know I want 10 or more HP.
But aren't you
I wanna
taking the
hit
plus
double
1 HP, not the
digits.
plus 1 skill?
So I will
So you
have
will
to
get 10 no matter what.
So this is the hard part for me. What do I need
Thank
to?
goodness.
Are you on your skills page?
Yes.
Stealth, sleight of hand, acrobatics, climb.
Hello, Pat. Hello, Chris.
Those are the 4 you
What
keep
about
using.
intimidate?
We're doing a little bit
I've
of
got that.
I also have that.
Okay.
goodness here.
We got that covered.
I don't got it. It's all you guys. You got it.
I want you to know this, Jenny. When I am click, I have a plus 13 to my intimidation.
Wow.
Hello,
It's pretty good.
Toriano.
I have a plus 7 normally.
stealth-
And then
yeah, definitely
maybe later I
stealth.
can have a plus 4
How many
as
skill
a
points
treat.
do you get? Should be on the bottom.
9.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, my highest
Stealth.
But why
is
can't
10
I
right
add
now.
more to my stealth?
You can only go up to your level.
Ow. No,
Yeah.
that.
So you can currently only have 2 skill points in a certain thing.
Skill ranks. I'm so nervous and excited.
Why? Just stop being...
Also, I'll be gone next week.
What's that?
I'll be gone next week.
Oh, you will.
Yeah.
That's right. You told me that already, right? Okay. All right.
Oh, escape.
that's what he was
Ooh, should I
talking
do
Please don't
escape
steal me
artist?
from my friends.
Artist is good. That's
Please
good for
don't
getting out
steal
of
me, John.
grapples
Oh, where'd she go?
and
Oh,
mannequins and stuff.
no, there she goes.
Acrobatics? Yes.
Acrobatics 100%. You're going to want to put one in climb, too.
That's true.
Yes.
You are definitely going to want to put one in
love a
climb.
good climb.
Thank you, Kurt.
We love a climb.
We love a climb. Gosh.
I want to
That
drink,
menu is
I want to
so
drink
good.
some of these
Yeah,
drinks.
right? Can we go to the
I
Salty
want
Dog?
one. Give me one.
An Altamira ale.
Nah, Bald
Aihrde
Mountain's
Amber
mead.
Ale. Bald Mountain's mead.
Rolls
So
off the
good.
tongue really well.
It does.
I forgot how to fight.
It's really easy. Just roll a d20 and then you...
Dahlia, mothered by a creature of darkness, now a verdant blood ranger, daughter of Fae
Blood.
and Forest.
That's me.
Blood.
Blood.
Ooh, profession.
Blood.
No.
You want to get a job?
Maybe knowledge skill.
Daisy Bell.
Like knowledge and
slaughtered
ability.
daughter of slaughtered
That's
privilege.
Daughter
Yeah.
of Slaughter. That's her WWE
sort of-
intro.
Yeah, that's right.
The Daughter of Slaughter.
Daughter of
Knowledge and
slaughtered
ability
privilege.
and knowledge local could be really good.
Daughter of slaughter. You're getting hungry, eh? Yes, the menu will do that. The tears
you
are
were gonna say
falling, but weeping has only begun.
Speaking. It's a good one. I might actually do that too.
Hey, what's this?
I have one
then?
in sing.
What's
You
all
have to have
this
one in
about?
sync.
I didn't at level 1, but that's because I wanted other skills.
Amidst the chaotic remnants, whispered and thoughts of the All-Father, despair, deliverance,
Does
and
Click do
destiny.
DoorDash? We know he likes to break into back doors. You had some pretty poor DoorDash employees, I think, Kurt.
The
You can
tears
report those.
of
I don't think that's normal.
And you
those
are
are just
going to
home
be
invasions.
heard and seen in
They're leaving food. That's kind of cool.
Kind of cool.
3, 2, 1.
There's too many dragons on the screen.
Hello and welcome everyone. Blue Box here,
hi.
and it is Tears of Aihrde session 17 with this amazing crew. Good to see all of you
Welcome.
here today. Well, so I know mathematics are not, but when you
It's not my strong suit.
you start with zeros.
It's
0,
Session
1, 2, 3,
84.
4, 5, 6.
Session 27.
Feels like a 1 to me. I'm getting 1
Good to see
vibes.
everybody with us
Big,
today. Thanks
strong
for
one
joining.
vibes from that.
And it's
We're
already
at least at
chaotic.
17 and a half.
Yes, we're glad to be with you today, and we have missed you. We had no Tears of Aihrde stream last week because
Cried
we
the whole
were
day.
tied up for Easter, but I hope you all had a great Easter weekend. Thank you for everybody that's been so active in our Discord and chat. And we've got a fun time planned today. We'll go through what happened last time, do quick intros with the characters. We're going to get you caught up on a little bit of our text chat, because there was a lot of in-character text chat.
Okay, all
Yeah,
right.
Give you a
good God.
high level, yes. It's not Nadia and Nala level book 3 type text chat.
Get ready for that.
There
Oh,
is
it's so
like
good.
there are hundreds and hundreds of messages in this 2-person text chat already between Ashlyn and Manda. And
love
yes,
that.
they expect me. They're DM'd. I told them I was trying to prepare for book 3, and they said, "Hold my
Get
beer."
dunked on,
And
yeah.
they're like, "You're gonna read this now for the next several months."
You thought Josh writes a lot of backstory.
Yes, exactly.
You were
Hey,
wrong.
491. All the nerdy merch today. Yes. Okay, so we're going to talk also about some fan art we got from Eddie and just all kinds of fun stuff. Announcements for this week, but we're already a few minutes in, so let's just jump into what happened last time, and we'll start playing, and then we'll do the announcements at the break. What happened last time?
Huzzah. The party found themselves making their way back to Well-Equipped for a night's rest after having learned from Rashid that Gretchen needed to see David. The very next morning, we made our way quickly back to the Spiked Mallet to get Dahlia's newly fitted armor, and we made our way to Gretchen's house, where we very quickly learned that she was in worse condition than we were hoping, and that she was likely to pass very soon. So Mila and David went in and consoled her while Daisy took care of getting some tea and Dahlia cleaned up the house. And we had some very emotional moments with her. Eventually, David asked Mila to leave the room, and David, had a heart-to-heart with Gretchen about how she secretly was caring for him all these years, and how he didn't know about it, was kind of upset about it, but mostly grateful to her, and she gave him some last-minute gifts, some clothes from her past son, who don't fit the clothes don't fit David, but they might fit someone, and she wanted them to get in the hands of someone who needs them. And a dagger from her deceased husband, who he said was valuable. She didn't know why, but gave it to David nonetheless.
Daggers.
Yes. I have a theory about daggers.
Mom, daggers.
I don't know. Two
Why
of
do we
them
keep
showed up,
getting them?
and it's kind of weird.
We're watching.
We'll get there. And so some sadness ensued. A prayer was given to her, and David took a couple locks of her hair, and we left. We then had some in-text chat. The group split into
Some.
Dahlia and Daisy made their way to Eat Shoots and Leaves to tell Fauna what had happened, while Mila and David made their way to the Woven Fates to tell Aihrde what had happened, because the three of those women were the ones who took care of David. They were very close-knit, and so they decided, hey, we need to let them know what's going on so that we can plan a funeral for this woman. And a lot of stuff happened in that text roleplay. It was very good stuff. Dahlia was told to prepare for a druidic burial rite and was given some things, while Fauna went and did what she needed to do to prepare. Aihrde was very kind, but still very Aihrde in her way, and David got a little bit upset at Aihrde for keeping secrets from him for so long, but they made up, and Mila and David made their way back to Well-Equipped to meet with Dahlia and Daisy. Dahlia gathered some sprigs from a pine tree. Was it pine tree? Mm-hmm. Sweet, look at me with the memory.
Yeah.
In the merchant quarter as she made her way back to the low quarter. And we caught back up, made our way to Juan Carlos. Had a good chat with that guy.
Yeah.
Learned a lot of stuff.
talking.
We told him a lot of stuff, maybe too much.
Maybe too much.
He told us a lot of stuff, maybe too much.
Maybe too much.
And we gave him more information than he had really given us, and we decided, well, we gave you a lot of information. Can you help us out with this Granger guy? I don't think we ever brought up the name Granger. We were more asking
We
about
did, but he
Dauber,
didn't know who that was,
which is great.
which is bad.
Well, I don't think we want to show too many of our cards, but we learned about Dauber Whalen and where he kind of
Malin.
sits. Malin.
Malin. Same thing.
Dauber Malin.
Dauber Malin.
Potato.
Potato, potato, one's this, whatever.
Listen, we hate this guy. We're gonna get his name wrong intentionally.
Messed side. Anyway, sorry, that was really a bad joke.
Messed side. Wow.
Oh, I'm cringing. And then
Go to jail.
Wow.
Right to jail.
We learned that
Jay.
he has a location that he likes to wait in, that he has bodyguards that he keeps, and we could potentially shake him down for some information about the man that we want to really learn about.
Or bribe him.
Or bribe him. Lots of fun stuff. And so we
Opportunities.
made our way back to Well-Equipped to prepare. Daisy made her way down into the nest to talk with Click, and the party slept that night and made their way into the next day, and that's where we left off.
Nicely done. All right, and then we'll kind of give some additional information in a moment, but let's go through character introductions. We do have a level up that happened with Daisy Bell, so we'll go ahead and get that information.
But
And let's start on this side. Introduce your character, and we'll move around here, and when we get to you, you'll tell us about your level up, and you're going to roll your die. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Cameron. I'm playing Dahlia. Dahlia is a level 2 Verdant Bloodline Blood Rager. And, just looking for some information about where her things are. Just would like to know. Just curious about where they are. Worried about a dagger, potentially, that maybe somebody who shouldn't have it has it. Who knows? Just not a good time. But feeling better. Got a cool shaved head, looking good.
Very
Side shave.
braided, and
Yeah.
got a little copper.
Yeah, copper ring in there.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Fresh.
Knock, knock, bleaters. Click here. Your favorite vigilante of the low quarter of Altamira, and savior of the people, as you know. Just doing my best.
Okay. Sometimes that child ego is
Stalking
still
around
there.
Purveyor of humility.
Doing his best. And he's a caramel-skinned elf vigilante, now level 2 as of last session. Rolled max HP. We're doing great. We got the tanks over here in the corner. We'll see how we'll see how Daisy does. Here's hoping.
Calling your vigilante a tank is very funny.
It is funny, but hey, we don't have a very tanky party build.
Nope.
And
Sure don't.
doing his best to scare the crap out of everybody he comes across, and that's Click.
Hey there! Crazy to see meeting you here.
Crazy see meeting you.
I'm Rachel, and I play Mila, who is an Omdura human
No.
level 1.
These are lies. Humans' eyes don't glow.
I don't know what you're talking about?
They're not gold.
She
Incorrect.
has a familiar named Finley, who is the light of her life. They are
Perfect boy.
mother, son, God.
Are you a mom?
Wait, who knows? We'll figure it out. And she looks a little strange for a human. Yeah, she's got some glowy eyes. She's got a little white streak in her hair, but that's normal, you know? Who doesn't have that?
That's on trend. It's just cool.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
Nice. Nicely done. All right. Tell us about Daisy Bell.
Howdy, y'all.
She had the
Well, I just am a little southern nightshade ninja from the southern mountains where I had to run off
knows.
as my family was murdered cruelly, and I am coming back to avenge them. So, yes, I did level up, and I think what I want to do is my new feat is hidden weapons. I don't know if that's the best way to go. But
Tell us what it does.
I can hide weapons.
just wherever, just anywhere.
Anywhere.
I don't know if I should do a I don't know. These are weird.
Wait, so what is this? What do you get?
Hidden weapons.
Do you get to pick from like a list of things?
I don't have to.
Oh, ninja tricks.
It can
Yes.
just be a quick action. So instead of like searching for it, I don't have to search for it.
I don't know. I feel like there might be some better ones.
I know. I think there's better ones too.
Can we get you like long nails and you can just start
You know what could be?
just like beautiful acrylics? Just
You could get bleeding attack.
What does that
Because
mean?
you deal puncture wounds with your dagger, and they
Yes.
just bleed after you deal sneak attack damage. That could be.
Would that be better?
It's probably
You know,
better.
people put in there. Give me a ninja one. I'll take it.
All right, so it's open to the chat. If you want to look at your Pathfinder 1E, that's PFD20PF SRD.
There was a lot to read before
Get
the
a dark
thing.
vision.
You can
thought about
make
that.
recommendations to Daisy
might
about
be
what she should take as a feat for her second
I
level
know.
ninja.
Maybe I should have dark vision.
Maybe.
Should I have dark vision?
You do have to spend key points to gain it, but you get it for a full hour when you do it.
Amanda says bleeding in all
Man-
capital
Amanda
letters.
likes bleeding.
Bleed damage is
Bleed them all.
bleed damage is really good.
Pat thought you said kitten weapons.
Oh, you know
Okay.
what? A fun one for you would be feather fall. You spend a key point and you just don't take fall damage because you keep falling.
That would be great.
A lot.
I'll keep looking. I'll
Oh,
show
is
you
that
some.
an option?
It
Oh
is.
yeah, that would
Spend
be
a key
good.
point to
Oh,
gain the
that's
effects
what
of
I
feather
should
fall.
do.
Yes, that would be very helpful. All right, so now have you rolled your hit points yet?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I rolled max.
Okay.
We both have
oh,
rolled.
yeah, okay, I missed that one. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. All right, then now Daisy Bell, you're gonna roll hit points.
You got this. You got this. Come on, come on, come on.
What's the?
It's a D8.
What's your
D8.
con?
Yeah.
D8.
My con.
I don't think it's a
Ooh, I
plus.
don't think it.
flat.
Oh, this is not good because I don't think I'm very good.
Good to see you as well, Dave.
Is it +0?
Chris, glad you're doing okay.
Okay. So
Okay.
it's whatever you roll on your dice is what you
Hello.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
I agree. We should be able to reroll once.
get. 7?
7 will do.
Hey, very
We'll
nice.
take a 7.
Oh my gosh, that's near max. That's really good.
Yeah.
All right.
Straight up Nord.
Straight up. That's crazy.
All right, so as we get started, I do want to show, thank you, Primitive Paint Shop. Eddie, he has created some new fan
How
art
do I
for
go
us.
back and
And
fix
if you go
that?
into the Discord, you can
go to
see
revert level.
the menu
Oh,
now
change
for the
your
Salty
HP.
Dog. Includes
So
breakfast,
good.
low quarter
Revert back to
special,
your
ham,
previous
eggs, and
level.
bread, the salty breakfast, the barred
do it.
breakfast, the meat pie,
That means
soup
I
of the
Keep your
day.
+1 hit
Don't
point.
ask what's in it.
Add the
Don't ask.
The Noble Quarter dinner,
get
steak,
8.
potatoes, veggies, and bread. You have your
That sounds
drinks.
good.
And then, of course, the new item, sweet honeysuckle tea on the menu.
Aw.
Thank
Bleeding
you
attack.
very much.
Okay.
Recommendations are coming in from the
The other
chat.
ones are good, but that's really good.
Okay.
Truly so great.
Would you like me to read for the chat what bleeding attack does?
Sure.
So, Jenny is going to take bleeding attack for Daisy, which is a ninja with this trick can cause living opponents to bleed by hitting them with a sneak attack. This attack causes the target to take 1 additional point of damage each round for each die of the ninja's sneak attack, which right now is only 1 point, but at next level it'll be 2 points because you'll get more sneak attack damage. Bleeding creatures take an amount of damage every round at the start of their turn, a DC 15 heal check, or the application of any effect that heals hit points will stop it. But that's it. It's
I'll
really
take
good.
it. Oh, that's you don't.
I'll take. Give it to
I'll
me.
take your phone.
And that's every time you deal sneak attack damage.
Okay. I'll take it.
Really
cool. Pretty cool.
Okay. All right, I think just double checking all the
That's
views.
us.
Everything looks good. All right, here we go.
I always look good.
I'm so excited.
All right, it is now.
Get out of here.
It is
No.
It is now the
I won't.
4th day of Nocturne on your Airdean calendar.
Happy 4th of Nocturne. That's
available.
Flag Day, baby.
And it's already been a
Happy
chill
Arbor
start
Day.
to winter. There's a nice little 1-inch layer of snow on the ground. It is fall, or it is twilight of the 4th day. It's been a long day for you. You buried Gretchen earlier in the morning. If you want to see the services, also the eulogy that Mila did, that will all be posted in our Discord in character tonight, tomorrow. We're going to do the funeral service off stream. Just to keep the game moving, but it was in fact a moving service, and it left all of you exhausted. You went through the day. You had various errands that you performed. Anything that you needed to pick up, just general items, you can go ahead and mark off with gold and basic cost of inventory if you wanted, rope or rations or whatever. And then the other text RP you can do in the chat. It is now that evening. And Mila, in particular, just behaved in an absolutely exhausted manner all day long. Her golden eyes surrounded with dark circles. Finley fidgeting nervously about, obviously concerned for her. And the melancholy and the struggle that she seems to be carrying goes beyond just what happened with Gretchen that day. You're all now back at well-equipped. And David has just finished serving a customer who knocked on the door in the late hours. A farmer from outside the city walls that he has often served, Farmer Giles, needed new traces for his horses, and they were growing old, so he's put in an order for fresh leather traces to be made.
I will get that to you as soon as I can.
And he has just now left. Well-equipped being closed for the night. The last rays of the ebbing sun shining through the windows, and the weary understreet rats, knowing what is before them this evening, as they have even talked about perhaps trying to confront one Dauber Malin, and yet at times the energy seems to be fading in the group. And as you all look around at each other, Mila in particular seems burdened.
I think after Farmer Giles leaves, Mila will probably kind of quietly go up to David. Do you remember that favor that I had asked you about?
Yes.
Is it all right if I were to?
Of course.
No.
Yes. Why don't we speak upstairs, all of us? And I will guide everyone else upstairs.
Okay.
And
Follow suit.
Mila will open the nest and climb down each squeaky ring,
I really need to fix those nails.
close it above her, and for the first time in weeks, it feels, is alone. Not entirely alone. She has Finley, but she's used to having Finley. Finley is like her in that sense of they just know each other. They understand, and Finley understands what she's doing as she clears a bit of space for her to sit down. Takes.
Okay, you hold right there. We'll come back to you. Now,
Okay, sounds good. That sounds good.
So the other three of you remain upstairs as Mila trudges down wearily. Are you saying anything as she's down there? Daisy, Dahlia?
I think
David?
the second that
The three Ds.
well, that you two start talking quietly, Dahlia is probably just posted up in the chair that she normally sleeps in, and is just actively avoiding looking at it, but maybe trying to occasionally catch Daisy Bell's eye of just what's going on, but not saying anything about it. And then when she leaves, would just kind of get up, head to the table, and I think you had offered me some sort of leather pouch to carry stuff. I think at some point during the day, Dahlia would have headed to Fauna to kind of go recollect herbs and kind of tell her what happened. And so she, I think, is just kind of haphazardly reorganizing them in a way that only makes sense to her of these ones go over here in a loose pile, and these ones cram into this little pocket. And so I'm just kind of doing that while whatever else is happening happens.
Nice.
David will stand there kind of awkwardly, I think, for a while and be like, Mila needed some alone time downstairs. Not exactly sure what, but
Okay. Well,
It's good to have that time sometimes.
she did seem a bit stressed today, a little out of sorts.
Yeah. Is she okay?
Not sure. I mean, you were with her as much today as I was.
Oh, but yesterday.
She seemed fine yesterday.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Things got a little bit emotional at Aihrde's, I guess, but that was, I thought, mostly on my end. But
That makes sense.
Well, the mood seems just a little bit somber. I think I need to make some tea.
yes, why don't you excuse me for a moment?
Oh my, everybody's just leaving.
I need to go work on something.
Where?
Over there.
What you doing, David?
What?
More like as things get more like uncomfortable, I think you see Dahlia sort of like develop a hunch of just like I'm gonna just try to
knows when
focus
to
here.
rehearse herself.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to begin working on Farmer Giles's request.
Okay, and what would that be?
I forget the word that John used.
What would that
Something
be?
for his
John?
horse.
Traces.
Traces.
Traces for the horses.
Traces, quickly, write it down before you forget it again.
Traces. I don't need to write this down.
Now, do I know what that is on a horse? No. I imagine
It's
something
the
related
part
to
with the
saddle.
stuff.
Is
You know,
it the thing
this-
that
yeah.
keeps a
The
saddle
thing,
to the
yeah.
horse?
I'm gonna let you look that up.
I'm gonna look that up. It's the...
Wait for it. Wait for it. It's gonna blow your mind.
It's... Wow,
You're
that's
never
a
gonna
big
believe this.
This is
diagram.
hilarious.
Ah, yes, it's the thing that attaches a horse's harness to the cart behind it.
Wow, and you know
great.
how to make those?
Yes.
Yes, he does.
He wouldn't have come to me
Thomas
without that
doesn't, but David does.
It requires a sturdy leather that I imagine he has worn down over time. I'm going to go boil some leather. Is that quite all right?
You may go.
And if you know anything about the layout of the place, he does not go to where you would go to boil leather. He goes into a closet in his room, and he just shuts the door.
What's happening? Like immediately the second the door closes, Dahlia like looks up
I
from
don't
the
know
back.
about you, Dolly, but I don't think there's no boiling going on over there.
I hope not. That's a small room for
That's a
boiling.
really, I mean, a really small room. What's
going on?
I don't know.
There's like an energy.
I don't know, but I need some tea to think this through.
I would
Would
love,
you like?
I would
you
love
like-
a cup.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
go make some.
Thank you.
So I go over and I just bang some cups because I'm disturbed by what is going on.
I am disturbed by the sounds I'm hearing coming from my kitchen.
Easily one of my favorite moments is when you may go. And also with your spirit. Like that's
All right.
Oh man.
Downstairs.
Oh man.
So explain
gosh.
to us again what you were doing.
So Mila clears
Gonna
a
throw
spot
up.
on the ground for her to sit, and she
See this?
puts her things down off to the side, grabbing a couple of incense that she lights, kind of lays out gently, and she sits, and almost kind of meditating, in that she's trying to calm her mind and her body and try not to think about what has happened over the course of the past few days, just about being and extending herself out to a feeling, one that she has been known to have and feel upon several occasions. A nice warm comfort, safe, like a positive flow just kind of coursing through her. And she kind of tries to imagine the smoke of the incense coming around her and flowing, and she'll hold tightly onto her necklace, and as she does, she will call out, I know that language cannot encapsulate your being, but I ask you, who I've named the Dawn Holder, for guidance. You've given me this ability to channel healing, to help ease those who have pain and suffering. And I've done my best with what I've been given, but I felt that it was enough for a long time. However, I am worried that by using this ability, I'm putting those that I care about in danger, and potentially innocence as well. Several years ago, I healed Deke. I prevented him from dying, and he's been after us ever since. He's grown into a powerful position in the Yellow Knives, and has potentially hurt people, innocent people. And then a few days ago, I healed another man, prevented him from dying, but now he may be after my friends again. And I can't help but feel that I've messed up. And I don't know what to do. She'll just kind of let that sit and linger.
As you do this, you feel Finley's thoughts impressing upon your own, and his whiskers twitch against your neck, and you feel a sense of curiosity. What am I missing here?
Nothing, Toby.
Nothing, just go.
You feel a sense of curiosity, and he says, "Is it working? Do you feel anything?
Not yet.
Am I disturbing you?"
No, you're good company.
You feel pleasure at that, and he nestles in your neck. As you're praying, you feel a warmth against your side. And you look down, it's coming from the satchel that you carry, where you have some of your items. There's something inside there that's warm.
She will start to look through. Oh gosh. Is it
Prop work?
Is it the coin?
As you look, you see it's actually the blessings and ordinances of the divine. It seems to be softly glowing.
She will take it gently. Like both excitement and confusion. She'll just start flipping and just start seeing if there's anything that pops out of her, any pages or words specifically.
As you turn the cover and flip the first page, the pages seem to move of their own, and it lays open to chapter 6, page 127. It is a chapter on the voices of creation. And you've studied this book many times. You know the first several chapters give a general survey of the Aihrde deities. But then as it then begins to take a more chronological study, the sixth chapter really covers those initial moments after the All-Father's thoughts. And as you look down at the page, you see a crude sketch of a goddess with flowing hair. And as you look through it, her name is Lehezi, Lehezzi. And there are several, you glance through the pages, there are several references to her actions as a deity. She is credited with brightening the world, according to legend, when it was first created and still shrouded in darkness from the All-Father's thoughts. Lehezi appeared, bringing the warm glow of sun and light and day. She's also credited with healing of the sick, and a plague that was recorded having swept through a village in the eastern part of Aihrde actual manifestation of her in the days before the winter dark, that she healed them. And there are several ordinances then given of her clerics, but also specifically reference to communion with her. And as you read further, it reads specifically of the lighting of candles and incense, and quieting of oneself, ridding of impurity of thought, and recitation of a specific prayer.
Does it say what that specific prayer is?
O radiant Lahezi, goddess of dawn, bring us healing, light born of morning's calm. Guide us with your gentle hand, and protect us on our sacred journey's span. Guide us with your gentle hand, and protect us on our sacred journey's span. May your grace and power fill this very space. Did you get that part?
I am gonna probably have to go back and write down. That's okay. I think she's gonna like very gently just kind of hold it and just quietly ask, "Is this you?" Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's pretty. Oh my goodness. This is so good.
The pages are still now, and the book just lays open. You feel Finley's whiskers tickling against your neck.
Do you think that was it, Finley? Do you think this is her?
He glances over, looks at the page, and you feel his voice in your mind. It seems suspicious.
You think?
The book, it just opened. How would this happen? Thank you very much. New first-time chatter, water is not wet, 45. We appreciate that. Welcome.
It's been so long. I think she's just kind of in awe and is just gonna stare for a while and just think of the previous interactions she's had with this being and feel a lot of excitement and satisfaction that she finally has a name, has something.
Okay, and we'll leave you there for a moment.
And she levels up.
And no, she does not. And,
Come on, man.
and we'll come back upstairs. All right. So as she is downstairs and the rattle is being made by Daisy, we still have Dahlia rustling through everything. Daisy Bell, are you doing anything?
Oh, me.
Oh, it's me.
So you're back. You're upstairs, well equipped. You've made a racket.
Oh, yes,
David is still hidden in his closet.
Oh,
Dahlia
wow.
is still ruffling through her bag.
I'm going to make us some tea, and then I'm going to. All right, Dahlia. I'm gonna practice my skills.
Okay. Are we wrestling? I put the tea down and I like.
I don't wrestle. I sneak.
Okay.
So I need you to make some noise. I'm gonna go over and sneak up on David's little boiling room over there.
He might be changing in there.
He might not be. So I'm gonna see. I don't care. I gotta find out.
Okay.
Curious minds want to know.
Oh, you want to? You want to know about what's going? Okay, all right. I just start moving furniture. I think Dahlia's like, I don't know why you want to go in that room where you could be changing, but okay. Like,
Well, he ain't boiling nothing, that's for sure. He lied.
probably changing. He could be naked.
He didn't say he was cheating. He acted suspicious. Don't you think?
All right. I just start pushing furniture.
Okay. All right. So you headed over. Mm-hmm. All right.
Are you going to try and be quiet? Mm-hmm. Then you should roll
Yeah,
a stealth check.
Make a
God
stealth
dang
check.
it.
Can I aid her by moving furniture really loudly?
Yeah, you can do some
Yes.
cover. So we'll give you, if you're making that noise, we'll give you a +2 to your. Now we'll give you a +4 to your stealth check.
I'm
And you do
very,
have
I'm very
+1s.
loud.
I know you had several +1s. They
Don't
were
use
up
them.
in the chat earlier.
Don't use them.
I
We're
know,
gonna
I'm
find
not
you.
You
gonna
are
use them on
welcome to
this.
use them.
I'm not going to.
Get out
It's a
of
bad
here.
influence and you know it.
How do I know what my stealth is?
You go
It'd
to
just be
your
2,
skills.
right?
Don't interrupt.
It's
click
way more
time.
than 2.
Oh, it's-
Go to your skills and it's under stealth toward the bottom.
Thank you, Jeff.
No,
Seven.
Moose, why are you my enemy?
And I have 2 extra from her?
You have 4 extra.
Oh, 4.
Yeah.
Woo, plus 11.
Yeah, because she's making a ton of noise.
I'm like, you're watching me pick up the chair I sleep in.
18 plus 11. Let me be stealthy.
You're gonna
That
see a
does not
nude
beat
man.
my, that beats my
Is this what
passive
you
perception
want?
of 14.
It'll be funny.
I definitely don't hear it.
As you see, as Daisy walks over, you're making all the noise with the furniture.
I missed what was going on.
And she kind of makes a sly little flourish, does a spin, and then you see she actually does a hand-over-hand cartwheel
I'm just practicing.
and just softly lands right in front of the closet. And you pull it open slowly, or
Wait,
you
you
yank
open
it?
it?
Oh, no, I pull it up and slowly.
Okay, before you even open it,
Yes.
you actually hear muffled conversation from the other side.
Oh, all right.
Oh, well.
Your hand is at the door, and you hear a conversation.
Well, I lean in.
I'm just bench pressing a chair. Oh no! Okay.
Well, then.
The last
Everybody
of what
mark
you
your
hear,
+1s if you don't have them already. So Daisy has 9, Dahlia has 14, Mila has 12, Click has 14, DM has 11. Thank you, everyone.
you hear the end of a conversation.
Oh, no.
And the last of what you hear is, "It's all right, little pigeon. What comes next is easy for you."
Little pigeon.
All right, little
So rude. What a rude guy.
pigeon. What else did I say? What'd you say?
What comes next is easy for you.
And I don't know who's in this closet?
You've only
You saw David walk in there.
and that voice, you would recognize that voice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's deeper than David's voice.
It sounded like Click.
Raspy. Does sound like Click.
So Dahlia, you see this as Daisy Bell walks over there. After she finishes her cartwheel, she's about to put her hand to the handle, and she stops. And you see she cocks an ear, and then her brow furrows.
Okay. I still want to open the door.
And you do then afterwards hear a light humming of I need to remember the freaking tune of it.
So I saw David go in there.
Yeah.
What do I do?
What do you do?
What do you do indeed? What are you holding?
I knock on
A
the
chair.
door.
You knock on the door. Hello?
I open it.
That's not how that interaction typically works.
That's what a knock works.
Great. You see Click, shirt off, pants up.
Well, hello.
That's better than the flip of that.
Yeah.
So-
Shirt, no pants.
He's tightening laces on boots around his shins and looks up at you. Daisy?
What did I say?
You see the tattoos,
You don't just
lining up
see those tattoos.
Oh my gosh, you
You see more than that.
Way to go. Good job.
I found an opportunity.
I found an opportunity to take my shirt off. This guy.
Daisy presents an opportunity for Click.
John stole it from me 2 sessions ago. I'm stealing it back. So last time you had seen a broken key over here, and what looked like a tail of a snake leading up to some flowers. Those flowers lead up into a rat's skull that the snake crawls through the eye of and bites onto a dagger that points down his chest and has venom dripping down.
Oh, sick.
And over here, over his heart, is a triangular-shaped what looks like maze with an oval in the middle of it, which is a symbol you recognize. You've seen it before. You've learned that it means valuables inside.
Oh, yes. That's so cute. Oh,
And,
he's got a valuable heart inside his
that's what you see from the front. Yes, it looks like that.
He's got a
except for
tramp
on
stamp
the
on the back.
outside, there is a maze
okay.
that leads to the center. And if you were to pay attention to the details of the maze, it doesn't have branching paths. It's one path through the maze, which
So
is
like a
technically
labyrinth?
called a labyrinth.
So apparently Daisy is really staring at your chest for an extended period of time.
Okay. She might be.
I put my hand on my
I do
finger
look
on my chin.
pretty ripped, I will say that.
He's got, what, a 21 and hot?
21 comeliness. I'm pretty good looking. But yes, you do see those.
Well, well, well.
And
You've been busy with that
unashamedly-
ink.
Yes,
Lot of art going on there.
got a good friend. He's pretty good. They take a while. You like him? And he'll show the rat.
Well, it's different. It's just different. I'm not used to this. That's sick.
Thanks.
It's different. I'll get used to it.
So this was the restart of the Understreet Rats.
Okay, well, where have you been? Wait, I just...
Getting changed?
What did I tell you? We went in there to change.
Well, Click. It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, Petals.
What was that?
Nice to see
Dahlia
you
goes back. Dahlia puts down the chair and goes back to her pack and starts like feverishly reorganizing stuff. Sweating.
Click, click, click. Click.
Thank you, Dave.
Okay, Click. We go talk.
Aw, Jenny, it's so fun to mess with you.
We've got to talk.
Should I go? I'm going to go stand outside.
Right there,
All
Dahlia.
right. Okay.
I do know you were down in the nest last night. You didn't get much of a chance to talk to me about what you wanted to say.
Well, not in front of Dahlia.
Well, she's
Should I go? I walk outside and I
Dahlia
just stand
turns,
up against the door outside.
just sort of puts down a chair awkwardly, backs away to the door, reaches behind her, grabs the handle, steps out the door, and closes it.
There you go.
Well, look, Click. If I go down to your
my
nest,
my ear is against
it
the
means,
door.
it means I want a conversation in private.
Well, we're up here. We've got privacy now.
But they could be listening at the door like I do.
I'm not. Don't worry.
How about we
Good.
practice our How about we practice our stealth? That was not in character. That was fully Thomas.
That was a character. That was a character. You find
Sorry, I need a beverage.
the gaze.
Got some tea, I hear.
The gaze of the beautiful Daisy Bell is somewhat disconcerting.
All right, here we go, Click. So you can call me Petals if you want to, but many people, let's just say, who are not a part of this earth, have called me Petals in the past. I don't particularly like it. I like my name Daisy Bell, but you may call me it if you like.
Thank you
It
for the
is your
permission,
choice.
Petals.
But if you
You said I could.
doesn't mean I like it.
It's all right.
Okay.
What's your idea?
My idea. Keep it low. Okay.
Low.
She yells.
Smooth.
Yeah, it's hard to hear for a moment, and then you hear nothing except then you hear Daisy Bell, keep it low!
Pull my ear back from the door.
I was looking up very
Click.
confused.
So you got to keep this on the down low. I do not want Dahlia, Mila, or that, goody two shoes David to know. So
Between you and me.
Click, this is only a job that I need your help with. I want to go tour. I've been studying those the sewer maps. And I want to go. I have a plan that I think you might be interested in.
I tend to
I
like the
don't want to
sewers.
go by myself, but I want to practice my sneak.
We shouldn't be going anywhere by ourselves.
Right. See how smart I am?
Pretty smart, Petals. Pretty smart.
So, my plan is I want to tour the sewers and go into the Noble District.
Whatever
And
for.
oh, wait till you hear. I want, there's a lot of people in the lower quarters, that need just a little bit of help. And I can sneak into the nobles and take what I need for the low quarters and help them out. And the nobles have so much, they won't know what they're missing.
Ooh, I like this plan.
I knew you would. I just need a lookout.
You are relegated to
Dahlia's on the other side of the door, just like.
Well, you're just gonna help me, and you'll have my back. But I gotta practice my sneaky skills because I gotta go in the house.
You'd rather practice them on a live target?
On live target? Oh, it's gonna be easy. I'm not going in to hurt anybody.
Lee
is-
said Daisy Hood.
Yeah, really.
It is getting a little chilly. A lot of families like to go on vacations to the south.
Yes, leave
Find
an
an empty house.
empty house is all for me. And we could search for other things, like in those houses that people might be hiding that might help us.
Paperwork, connections. Not a bad plan.
So,
When are we headed out?
do we have anything we're doing tonight? It was in
I think Dolly
Yeah.
wants to speak with Daba.
That's from outside. You hear? Yeah.
I told you she's got the I knew she'd sneak. Just
If
like
there's
me.
like a little window, you see like just my eye and my eyebrow that's like raised up to my hairline, just like.
I really don't want Mila to know because she'll just stop any plan. She's very kind-hearted, but she'll
You're
probably.
also right there.
No, she's downstairs.
downstairs.
She's downstairs. That's not that far.
We're on the top floor. There's a
Oh,
floor
you're on the
between
very
us.
Yeah.
top floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say this. She... I don't mean this in the wrong way. Got her hand bit by a dog while you ran away last time we tried to do this job?
Well, did you see what she did? She tried to befriend the stupid thing.
She successfully distracted it for Dolly.
Well,
and I.
I know, but sometimes she's just so nice it gets in her way.
I think you misinterpret her intentions.
Look, I do not need people going around healing people that I want dead. Okay? That's just. So,
Why do you want them dead?
well, not that I want them dead, but if they're gonna die, just let them die. Instead of raising them up so they'll come after me. Now he's got a grudge against me.
I don't think he's going to try that again.
Well,
But if he
I
does,
don't trust people around
we
here.
won't be alone. I'll say this. Death is easy.
Oh, well, sometimes. Not all the time.
Sending a message is harder. And I've taken the easy way out once, and I'm not going to do that again.
Well,
Write that down.
At least for any old chap on the street.
no, I'm not gonna kill any old chap on the street.
Well, you kind of almost did twice.
He almost killed me. It was self-defense, sir.
I didn't get to see
Click.
that.
Do you believe me? Then you're calling me a lie.
I-
I take out my hair thing. Oh, you calling me a lie, sir?
Daisy? Have I ever proven to trust anyone?
Neither I. But when I say he tried to kill me, he tried to kill me, and it was self-defense. And if you're gonna do anything with me, you're gonna have to believe me.
We'll get there. Trust
She's
is
still
earned.
holding the hairpin towards your throat.
I push up to it, and I say, trust is earned.
And draw a little blood.
I'll let you.
Dahlia now is like hands on the glass watching from the bottom floor, like neck crane, trying to see what's happening.
And you see
tension.
you see a big, drop of blood well up from the spot and just trickle down his throat, but he doesn't move.
I am not afraid of death.
Me neither.
Good. Well, at least we agree. Okay, we'll go after we deal with Dahlberg. Now, I don't make any promises with that Dahlberg fella.
Okay, this one involves me. I open the door.
Dahlia comes walking back in, and now we go back downstairs.
There's more?
You've got to level up still.
Say the prayer.
Is it okay? Is it fair that I'm nervous, Finley? Do you think that's... I don't know why.
We should be, but aren't you going to do what you read?
I mean, yes. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
You hear irritation in Finley's voice. You read it, Mila. All of it. What did it say? You had to do things, not just read. Not just...
I mean, I've already lit the incense. Should I light more incense? I mean, I can get candles too.
What?
Oh, I don't have any candles on me.
What was the part after that? I read it with you.
The...
You must slow and clear your mind
Yes.
of all impurities. You must meditate and pray first. You read it.
Yes.
What would you do without me?
I don't know, Finley. I truly don't.
Best boy.
Really the greatest guy.
So,
Best of the biz.
starting from kind of the beginning.
Okay.
She'll even like blow out the incense and relight it.
Okay.
Get back in that meditative state. O radiant Lehezi, goddess of the dawn, bring us healing, light born of morning calm. Guide us with your gentle hand, and protect us on our sacred sojourn span. May your grace and power fill this very space, as we yearn your blessing and divine embrace. Praised be your name, O Lady of Light Divine, let your presence fill our hearts with joys sublime.
As the final words trail off your lips, you feel a swelling joy blossoming in your breast, and the necklace about your neck begins to glow with that faint light. You recognize this is familiar to you, and yet somehow it feels different. There is then around you a sense of motion and movement. You feel a sense of the divine all about, and you shudder back. Your body arches. You feel Finley, his voice growing distant. You can feel him sort of scrabbling against the edge of your consciousness, but he has passed without. And then you enter a trance-like state. Your eyes go wide. You stare straight at the ceiling, and you see a vision of this woman, divine, angelic, golden hair falling in long tresses about a dress, diaphanous wings that extend from her shoulders, a radiant glow that surrounds her. Every fixture of her visage, perfection, linear and utterly symmetrical, and a kindness that glows from her eyes. She speaks no word, but simply stares at you with a warmth and light, and you know you look into the eyes of the Dawn Holder. She reaches down and just gently lays a finger at your lips, and then touches your heart, and then a smile. And the radiant smile melts any remaining doubts in your heart. You feel as though your insides turn to water. And this joy floods from outside your chest until it covers your entire being. From toe to crown, you feel a sense of divine vibration and touch upon you. And then in seconds, it's gone. And you're by yourself. Finley lays on the ground, panting. He looks as though he's gone through some sort of physical exertion. He's just panting. He can't even respond.
It's okay, it's okay. And she'll pick him up, and first time I met her, I was in a similar position. It's okay. Thank you. Oh, wow. I feel like I have to go tell the others. They've never been with me when this happened. Are you okay?
Finley slowly comes to himself. I didn't like that.
You didn't.
Not at all. You lost control of yourself. I felt something between us. You were not just mine.
Child with separation anxiety.
Exactly.
That's my mom.
You were not just mine. I suppose it's necessary, but I don't like it.
I think once you're able to meet her, you will like it very much.
You are now level 2.
Hey! Roll,
So
roll,
go
roll,
ahead and
roll.
level up. You're going to roll for your hit die.
Oh my gosh.
Hit the die.
Oh my gosh.
She's in the same position that you're in. She does not get a
Oh my
modifier to her
gosh.
con.
Gosh.
True.
Come on, Mila.
Very true.
Why do we have this
Hold
problem?
up. It's because we made
Because you made poor decisions.
Poor decisions.
You didn't get beefy. You didn't drink all your milk.
I'm just gonna roll it.
I need spinach.
Please.
Exactly.
Six.
Six. We'll take it. We'll take a 6.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
And then
That's actually how
that
I got
becomes
that strong.
7.
because of my skill.
Yay.
The point of putting it
Okay,
HP.
very nice, very nice.
Oh my gosh, I have over 10 HP.
What's that bring you up to? 7,
So
8, 15.
6.
Right? Because you had 8 health.
15. That's much better.
Very nice,
And what are
very
you at
nice.
now?
Not quite so
What?
squishy
How much
anymore.
HP do you have
Not
now?
quite.
17.
Let's go. Look at us.
Oh, I get to
So
choose my
strong.
skill
Oh no.
points.
At least I won't.
Better than 2.
For sure.
That's true.
All right. So do you do anything else down here, Mila, before you go upstairs?
You're used to our name starting with a D.
Yes.
I think just making sure Finley is not in a terrible mood before we leave, possibly having to crack a couple jokes. It's fine, for the expense. Couple of
Little
ha-has.
scritch behind the ear.
Well, of course, little scritches. He's so good. And she's gonna come bounding up the steps. A plume of smoke coming up.
I imagine this is the moment that I'm walking back to have this guy, and I'm like, whoa!
Yeah, you're coming up the
Slams
stairs
open.
as Click is at the edge of the banister, leaning
just goes,
over it. Still shirt off, just leaning over the banister in his own house.
Plume of smoke.
What were you doing down there?
Wow.
Going to relieve what just happened.
The building's not on fire, is it?
Did you light the nest on fire?
No, it was incense. Sorry.
Smells
She'll try to.
I kind of blow it towards myself.
But, oh, I got it in chemi. It's very nice. But no, it's the. Oh gosh, where do I start? So, gods are real, of course. We know this.
Sure.
There's
on the fence, but-
one specific goddess. I didn't know that it was a goddess at this point, but it is a goddess. She's wonderful. She seems lovely. She is lovely. Her name is Lahezi, and I just kind of had a bit of a moment with her. Not necessarily with her. It wasn't in the same as the last times I've seen her. It was different. And she's just gonna pull out the book and just point to the chapter and just show you guys the what she looks like and just describe. She's gorgeous.
She's really
You
good
saw
looking.
that?
Yes.
She was in the basement?
Should we go meet her?
Okay, I start walking towards the
A
basement.
lot happens in that nest, Click.
Apparently.
She's
A
I
more
think
beautiful woman in this space.
I don't know if I've ever physically met her. I mean, it feels like I have, but it's more of a vision.
So
I've
she's
seen
why you've
her.
got all that flashy stuff.
Yes, that is my theory. I think so. I've
Makes sense
spoken
to
to her
me.
on very few occasions, and
Was
we
it
didn't.
a good conversation?
I mean, we didn't speak this time. The last conversations, yes, they've
Oh.
been grand. It's been
All right.
very helpful. But wow, I mean, I have a name. I've been searching for years at this point, nearly 10 years trying to find. And I mean, it's been here the whole time, and I just didn't even see it.
Hiding in plain sight.
I feel a lot better, I guess.
Well, you ready to go?
You
Yes.
look excited.
I am. I very much am.
I'm happy for you. I think I give you like a hug of just like I pull you in.
accepts
Yeah.
He looks down and just says, "Get your things ready. We're leaving soon."
Yes.
Heads back to his room to finish changing.
And I put a shirt on. I think I'm like hugging you, and I have like my head on top of Mila's, and just like snidely from the hug.
I don't think Mila's even seen that he's shirtless because she's
Yeah,
just head-faced and Dahlia.
And as he turns around, you see another tattoo on him.
Tramp stamp, tramp stamp, tramp stamp.
So
What do we see on the back?
on his back, this is the last tattoo. I promise. Until
As far as we know, I haven't seen the legs.
on his back, you see a bird with wings that go up to the shoulder blades, but it is made of intricate elven artwork that kind of weaves in and out. It's not solidly colored, and it is obviously a raven that extends down his back with feathers falling down his spine and down to his hips.
My, click.
In the center of the raven's back is a keyhole, behind which sits a skull wearing a bandana across its face.
These are so.
Well, what is that? That is a mighty big
You have
piece
to
of
get at
ink.
least one of these and read.
Maybe not that one.
Is there any meaning from like the elven stuff that could
No,
be
it
pulled
just
from that?
obviously looks
Inspired
elven.
artwork.
Like
Got it.
you would see it in architecture and elven artwork, stuff like that. It's not,
Heard.
there's no script.
Got it.
But it is flourishy as all get out, as elven would want to be. But
Well, you sure went in for that one. What does that one? What does that one have? What meaning? Why'd you get all that?
ravens are rebirth. I was given a second chance.
When?
Many times.
Anyone in particular you thinking of?
Not right now.
All right, tell me in the nest later.
You guys hanging out later?
Yes.
Ones that we talked about still.
Yes.
Great. Yes. Let's go. That makes me so happy. Yay.
I let Mila out of the hug.
Oh yeah. Thank you. I
Yeah.
needed that.
You look lighter.
I feel better. It feels like a weight has just been taken off. It's
Good. And I look at Finley and I go, "How you feel, old man?"
oh he didn't like it so much, but I think he'll come.
You see, Finley, he understands you, of course.
Yeah.
And as you're asking the question, he looks perturbed. He looks up at her. He looks over at you.
Oh,
Oh.
the drama. And, like, I'll go to kind of like grab my things and polish up the sword, get everything ready.
Okay.
I think in that moment, Finley's just gonna kind of think, or sorry, Mila's gonna think to Finley, I will always come back. Even if I'm not yours for a moment, I will be yours after. will
I
always
have
come
had
back.
the opportunity through your eyes to read many of the writings of your people,
Yes.
and it is always the plaintive insistence that one will never leave or return. Almost every time before they do. Oftentimes, they're with you forever until they're not.
The drama. This
As long
rat.
as I'm able, I will be here. Nothing is forever, we both know that. But we can enjoy it while it lasts, and we can remember it when it's gone.
Except Angus is nicer.
It's easy for you to say. Your kind, especially your kind, you're different, Mila. You're special. I know that. You go somewhere. When you pass, it's in all of your writings, it's in all of your religions. What do you think happens to a rat when I pass? When you pass? don't think my soul goes anywhere. I don't think the gods cease. I think I will cease. Forgive my maudlin temperament. It seems an affliction of intellect. Though I still grow day by day, it carries with it a sadness. Knowledge often bears sadness that ignorance ignores.
Indeed. But you are also a very special rat, are you not?
He's a good
That's
boy.
the point. That's. Do you say that?
No, I can't hear any of this.
In their heads, yeah.
Did we see her talking to
Oh yeah.
a rat?
Well, are you speaking out loud or are you thinking this to him?
This we're thinking.
Yeah, no, you,
Yeah.
you see the you've seen her do this. There's concentration happening between the two of them. They're making eye contact, but it's all silent.
I just look at Dolly.
That's normal.
Untrue. Rats get taken by the death of rats. I think we have an existential discussion that's going to kick off in chat here.
I like that Finley is just
Probably.
nihilistic.
Yeah, he well, yeah.
He
and
seems a little
makes sense.
human.
It does make sense.
That's why
It's
she's
a
talking
little
to him.
scary.
Oh, that's a little scary.
I'll give him
That's a little scary. I like point to the pin that's probably still in your hand with our friend's blood on it. I'm like, yeah. Ooh. Scary.
as you give him little scritches behind the neck, and initially you feel he's tense. The intellectual dialogue has the better of him, and yet as you scritch him behind the neck, eventually you feel a twitch of one of his feet, and there's a sigh as he loosens up, and he says, "Even the most towering intellect is not immune to the corporeal pleasures." and he kind of melts into your hand.
Aw, good egg.
All right, party.
I love him so much.
Click will eventually come down, dressed in his dark leathers, hood up, mask up. All right. Let's go shake him down.
Oh, I'm good for that.
Before we go,
We should make a plan.
I
Right.
just,
Yeah, don't split up.
well, that, I don't want to kill anyone right away.
Oh, you are such a Debbie Downer.
I need information. Dead people can't talk.
You're right. So we torture.
We're also not killing Dobber.
Yeah.
Can we hurt him
He
a little?
provides an unfortunate service.
Can we hurt him a little?
That depends if he's earned it or not.
Earned a kill, a hurting?
Oh, let's get some information out of him first, and if we find that a little bit of pain would do some good,
May I?
we can get there.
Okay.
Okay.
But
Granger's there.
Oh, he needs a big.
I actually do
beat
believe
down.
it could be in our best interest to stake out Dobber's location for the majority of the night. By the end of the night, if we haven't found Granger,
I'm good at sneaking.
as am I. The other two,
Maybe I'll just stay in the back.
I had a thought.
You might be better at talking to people than I would be, though.
Oh
if
yeah,
we are
she's good
just
at sweet talking.
We
She
do
can
need
get
a
herself
sugar
out of
stick.
trouble. What?
A sugar stick.
It's a good nickname.
What's a sugar stick?
It's like the sweet talker, like you were saying.
Oh, she's a good sugar sticker.
I don't think that's what I said. We did learn that Dobber likes women
Money,
and money.
which I can. I am a woman and I can provide money. So maybe, perhaps.
Perhaps, like I said, we should wait out the majority of the night, and you go up offering later once we
Yeah.
get nothing from him.
You could be looking for some fun to have, and I could be there to keep you safe.
Drugs. Yes, so fun. So fun. Drugs.
Drugs so fun.
Hey, what do you know about drugs? Tell me right
Mila's
now.
the ultimate straight man, just
I've seen some people do them in my time.
Have. I want a sense motive on that so bad.
yeah, the way even the way
That's an 18 on the dice.
Telling the truth.
Okay. I'm like, all right, you
Mila's
have
the
seen
one
people do
kid
drugs.
that truly doesn't get peer pressured. It's just that everyone around her is doing it. She's just like,
That's great for you.
and
You're
yet
the
even the
DD.
way she says that she's seen people do them,
Yeah.
it's clear that she's never partaken.
So yes, drugs.
I like hold your head, and I'm like, you're a true delight.
How about this? You're good at getting on rooftops, as
I
am I.
am.
We get a location on opposite sides of where he is. And you two lie in wait. We give you a whistle, you know when to come in.
Okay.
Sound good?
That sounds doable.
We could do a pincer maneuver, make it a triangle. You two come from one direction, the other two of us are on opposite sides, at angles. Sound good?
Sounds like a plan.
Keep as quiet as you can.
Keep it smooth.
Keep it smooth indeed.
All right. We gotta go.
All right, so is that what you do? All right, party.
Yep.
You.
It's a good spell.
Oh, before we leave too, I make sure that everyone knows absolutely no mention of the tickling feather, of where we got this information initially. We cannot put those women in danger.
Oh, yes.
Good reminder.
I won't tell nobody needs to know our business.
No, they don't.
You get a sidelong, like.
What's that look for?
Nothing.
No, what does that look for?
That's a hard word.
By the way, I forgot to mention it earlier in the chat. I think it was Boba Kill, and somebody asked how Scarlett O'Hara wound up in Aihrde, which I thought you would
Southern
appreciate very much
Mountains.
because that was actually the original
That's the
character
inspiration, right?
concept
Yeah.
came from Scarlett O'Hara. So I forget who said that in chat, but that's very much appreciated by the
That make
player.
you red.
Let's get moving. It's a good spell.
I forgot about that one. That was
Okay,
what I decided.
so you make your way out,
Yes.
immediately stepping outside away from the comfort of the fire and well equipped. You bolt the door behind you, and there is just the faintest of snowfall here, but the chill is biting. You walk outside, and immediately the flesh rises, the bumps rise on your flesh. Chill wind, not hard, but just enough to knife through light clothing. You make your way through the streets of the low quarter.
Towards the dock district,
Yeah,
right?
make your way through the streets of the low quarter. Now accustomed, to all of these locations, but of course, Click. How are you walking through the streets in this guise?
Alleyways, not streets.
Okay, so you're taking back alleys.
In fact, I think I'll guide Daisy if she's okay with that, and then these two can take the streets
Yeah.
as just.
Also, still cloaked because I know that
Yes.
people now know.
Definitely.
Okay.
So we're splitting slightly.
Yeah. It's like we're walking Main Street, and then
Yeah,
we look
you're
to alley
splitting
and
slightly,
we're
but
them.
within,
Yeah.
yeah,
We're
yeah.
within
You can
yelling
see
range.
one another
Yes.
or hear one another.
Yes.
Okay. Daisy, anything special that you're doing as you're being led through these alleyways by Click?
Well, I don't really want to risk a roll. I'll just do what is necessary to be stealthy.
I don't want to risk a roll.
We've all been there.
Okay, then you continue on and you make your way through, and eventually you find yourselves in the docks, and you can hear the splash of the Unkwood River against the piers that jut out to carry the ferries and large river vessels that move up and down the Unkwood, carrying supplies to and from the city of Altamira here in the Bald Mountains of Aihrde. And as you walk in the docks, now very familiar to you, you see a handful of people still traveling at this time of night through the dockways. There is a sense of quiet unease as you're moving through it.
And before we split too far off from one another, from a side pouch, Click will take a little pouch of leather and toss it your way. If you need to grease him up. 25 gold.
It's grease.
It is like they would consider themselves greased.
Did he give you a big bag of grease?
It's
Ah.
yeah. Yes.
I love watching you guys interpret the stuff I say. It's so fun. All right. And then he'll go with Daisy. We'll get to a corner, because it's near the burned down warehouse that we burned a couple of nights ago.
Our burned down
Our
warehouse.
burned down warehouse. North or south?
South.
All right.
Before we split, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
When you hand that to me, do you think maybe just a little disguise might
Sure.
be nice?
What do you want?
I mean, if you could cover this up, that would be the white,
Sure.
It's less.
Your eyes do glow.
I know. Yes. Yes, they do.
I'll figure out a way to work that out. Can't do it quite now.
Now.
Dirt,
course, but
just dirt right on this.
I
Wear a hood.
no.
wear
That wouldn't
a
work.
hood.
I mean, I am wearing a hood, but
Okay.
just in case. I mean,
Now that you're in the dock district, are you back together or?
I think that we're meeting before we get to the dock
Yeah.
district,
I'm
just
always-
outside of it. I'm
I'm
going to
always
take
nice.
some black
Grease.
grease, actually, this
So you are greasing her up.
and remove the white streak from her hair.
Oh, that's what he meant by greasing.
If you would like me to roll a disguise check, I can.
Yeah, I would
as
like.
you
I
get
am
close
disguising
and
her.
are kind of messing with it, you do see a scar along the side of it.
Okay, I'll even take out some makeup and remove the scar.
Thank you.
Make you less rememberable.
I mean, I'm sure the gold is pretty memorable,
I'm gonna
but at
spend
least
2.
it's something.
I'm spending 2 plus 1s,
You're
Amanda.
spending 2 plus 1s.
18 total.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good.
So deftly with expert thumbs and application, he's done this many times. In moments, the grease is applied, hiding the streak in your hair and giving you a slightly different appearance.
I truly don't think there's anything that could be done to me at this point in my life to make me not look like me.
I feel okay.
Yep.
It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Thank you.
Of course. Remember, keep an ear out for a whistle.
Yes. Got
If you
it.
hear that, come in. Daisy's going to take the southern side of the river. Southern. Downstream. I'm going to take northern.
All right.
We'll keep eyes out on top of nearby warehouses. Stay safe out there.
You too. Please.
I always do.
If we get separated, are we just simply meeting back up at well equipped
Why not here?
here? Okay.
A sooner meeting place than further away. Just in case we need to reassess, move back in.
Okay.
But is there somewhere like it's burned down?
Well, we're a little bit outside of the dock district right now. We're in some back
But
alley
is there
corner.
some? Where should we meet?
Here. This exact.
Out in the open?
I mean, we're in an alleyway. We're not
Oh.
out
Oh, okay.
having this conversation in the street. But right here, if you get lost,
If we have to flee,
go back to
I assume we go back to well equipped.
Yes.
But if we have a second to
Yeah.
Done. All right.
In fact, I will walk over to a corner, and I'm going to mark on it. I'm going to
Okay.
make a mark.
Ooh, what are you marking?
What am I going to mark?
What are you
I am going to mark.
free food here.
No, not free food here. That would be wild. I'm going to ooh, there's a lot of symbols that I'm reading through very quickly. I'm sorry, people. There's a really fun list of Thieves' Cant symbols that I have. I think I've posted it in the Discord before.
Check it
Yeah.
out.
It's really fun.
Crazy.
This is what it'll be. It'll be an arch of 2 lines on top with what looks like a P with a foot coming out of it at the bottom.
What is it?
What does that mean?
Stay in darkness.
Stay.
If you recognize the symbol, you just come back to that.
Okay. Yeah. I mean that makes sense. But it's nice to know.
I'll even chalk it up so that it's a little more visible.
Well, what do you think of this idea? What if we all had a symbol that would let people know, let each of us know if we've gone back to well equipped?
To this location or to well equipped.
No, like
Here.
if we've gone back so that you're not waiting around forever.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
That is a good idea.
Maybe just a tally
Like-
mark underneath.
Like, do we have a symbol for us?
I think there should be individual symbols that we know who we're looking out for if one gets lost.
Huh.
I'll do a C.
Oh, I'll do a little daisy.
All right.
I could do a
It's gotta-
star.
It could be stars easy. I like that
Do
one.
a star.
I'll do like a little leaf.
Okay.
All right. Mine feels kind
Look
of
at us.
boring now, but
You can
all right.
redo it. Do you want to try again?
No, I think I like the C.
Okay. Are you sure? I think Dahlia leans in is like, are you
Do
sure?
a little snake.
You could do it.
I walk
You
away.
could do. Oh no, we made him mad.
Yeah, snake's going to be a really quick symbol to etch into the side of a building.
You could, yeah, a little wiggle with like a
Nope,
little
I'm
tongue.
going,
in-
bye.
Oh, he got shy.
Okay. All right. Now the talking
Yeah,
is
like
done.
actual cackle.
I need to know what each of you are actually doing. So let me go
gosh.
to Click and Daisy first. What are you doing?
Splitting.
Right?
On top of nearby warehouses.
So you're
I
gonna
thought I
climb.
said don't split the party. Well, here we go.
We're going to be within eye's reach of each other.
So you're gonna go on opposite sides of the alley that they're going down. You're going to go up. Now some of these are 2 stories, some of these are 3 stories.
That's great.
So you're gonna try to stay on top. Okay.
I want to get to the very top.
I'm gonna
Alright.
try to run up the building.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
This is gonna go
Just
great.
got some points in this, right? You just got some points in climb? Are you getting a new one?
Give her access. Let her in.
Let her
I
in.
let her in.
Oh, it's a D4.
Oh no. Oh, that's
No.
a cool D4 though.
Have you not made your way through that thing?
No. All right.
You have pluses. You have pluses. Do you want to use them?
Which die do I want to use? That one already gave me something good. All right.
Plus.
Yeah, how many do you have?
I have 10. But what if I really want to intimidate
Save 'em.
somebody? I'm a
Fight somebody.
Intimidate.
Intimidate.
Oh my god.
Good. It's a
Jenny.
good start. At least it's at the start.
At least it's at the start.
Okay, well I have not climbed the building yet.
That much
What'd you roll?
sure of.
Well, I did roll a 1.
You rolled a 1?
She rolled one,
She rolled a 1.
I need you to roll again.
Oh.
but you'll be.
You rolled a 20.
8.
But that's not bad.
plus?
You've got a
But
No,
you've got
plus?
pluses
so
to
it's
your
not it's not a fumble. So not a movement.
Just a
probably.
failure.
Okay, you see
Break somebody's window.
I'm looking at Daisy.
You're looking across the alleyway. You see Daisy try to do the same maneuver that she did inside the Pence for Pages.
Oh,
But up a building.
Yeah, she runs, she hits it, and as she's going up, not taking into account the soot and the grime on the side of the building
Seawater.
here, and the dock
And
out, the
ice,
sea-
probably. If there's snow on the ground.
Well, it's still salty water, so you really haven't frozen
Oh, yeah, I
yet.
guess that's true.
But it will eventually. But yeah, just your
Slush.
feet, slip down.
jumping junipers.
You look
what?
over. You see-
Gracious.
Click takes the crossbow off of his back and flicks the arms out on it, latches over something into the bolt, aims up and fires, and a bolt fires up with a rope tied behind it. Latches in, and he just starts climbing the building on the rope.
And my eyes cannot roll far back
Well,
enough. Show off.
I might roll a 1. So
well, I hope
You better
do.
not.
I will laugh so hard.
I'm gonna use
56 times the
more.
charm is what Kurt said.
I'm gonna use 2 more of my pluses, which should bring me down to 10. A 14 total. Wasn't a 1.
Okay, all right. You fire, and click. You pull yourself up atop a building. It's a first-story building, and you're actually staring.
palm tree.
You're staring in a doorway. I need you to make a stealth check.
Oh,
Great.
God.
I'm good at that.
You're about to break into another woman's house. Oh, you're fine.
27.
27. All right.
Good God.
And let's see. There can be. Let
Disgusting.
me roll randomly here.
Would you want me to roll bad?
No.
No, it's just wild.
I'm gonna give that a.
I just like that you've become a peeping Tom on accident.
Oh, I love my dice.
Oh, what did
John,
they say?
what happened?
Tell
No.
us, John. What's the
Click as you land softly. You realize you really had little need of stealth as you hear the moans
Good.
of passion. And so there's a couple, upstairs
Good for them.
here. Yeah,
Good for them, bestie. Let's get it.
Yeah, he walks away with a
click, click.
an unconfident click, and we'll scale the rest of the get to
Okay,
a
so you
corner.
go up to the
That's
top.
so
Okay.
funny.
All right.
Somewhere where I have a good
no.
view, but I'm not too.
Ooh, that's so cool.
It's a D3.
What?
That's a D3?
What?
It's a D3.
Well, I don't know the D3. That
It's a
is
six-sided
weird. That's
D3.
weird looking.
Okay, so
It's so
click.
pretty.
Click.
Wanna
you
eat it. It looks
you
like a Jolly
slide-
Rancher.
Oh, yes, I've seen those.
I just rolled 2 1s.
Nothing. You
All
win
right.
nothing.
Daisy, you see Click. He kind of at you as he's now atop the building on the opposite side. Now you're going to make your
Unhook the
attempt
bolt.
again. Go ahead and roll.
Wrap it back into the
Oh,
crossbow.
there we go.
There we go.
All right.
that one
it's a
looks
new
kinda
die
spicy.
out of my calendar from Christmas.
So can't roll bad.
Welcome, John. You 235.
Oh my.
That's not bad.
8.
Hey,
8 plus.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. All right
Which is
now.
what you rolled to not fumble last time.
All right now you scale up it, but this is actually
It's not as graceful. Let
this
me
is
tell
actually
you.
a full 2.5 story structure. So you're going to make another roll.
Oh boy.
You got it. You got it.
Okay.
Success is in plain view.
You land on top of a reinforced thatch
8
roof.
again. That
Okay.
is my magic number.
It's
That is your magic number
It's a bit of a struggle, but you find a stone
It
ledge.
is just not graceful, I tell
You
ya.
kick your foot off the stone ledge. You grip. There's some notches inside the stonework, and you scrabble your feet up. It's not the most graceful thing, but eventually, heaving a breath heavily,
I need
you
to work
You
harder.
find yourself on top of the structure.
Ooh.
Whoops. Get you up there. There we go.
Oh man, you are high up.
And you're way up there, and so you overlook.
Do you want to be that high up there?
And
I don't know. We'll see.
so we'll give you the Daisy Bell. You've got the bird's eye view. You're the highest. You're a good 30 feet off the ground. As you look down, you see Mila and Dahlia here. You see Click on the building opposite. And you see a figure
What do I see?
leaning up against what looks like a large covered cart or wagon, idly. Looks like he's picking his teeth and watching as Mila and Dahlia advance.
Oh wait, he's watching them.
So it. Assuming.
I click it. Click.
Well,
We aren't approaching yet.
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
we're watching
Okay.
first.
we are going to sit and watch for a bit as it gets later into the night.
Do
No,
we have
if
a
Granger-
secret symbol that, or like a sound we make to each other? No, that's to leave, isn't it?
Yeah.
We need something else. Watch.
I mean, when I see you get up, I'll give you a. Yeah.
Trying to
One
get
thing
your
that
attention.
I would have liked to maybe pull from the store when we were running errands too is just like a little flask,
That's fine.
if that's okay.
Uh-huh.
I think Dahlia kind of like leans up, kind of like somewhere nearby, and like we'll just take a quick swig from it, like gesturing to Mila to kind of like hold back and relax for a minute, and like kind of pantomime offer it to you,
Sure.
and then kind of like holds to mouth and
Lips closed.
takes it back. That's it.
Yeah,
Puts it
so
back
we
in the
will
pocket.
wait a couple of, in theory, hours to see if Granger shows up. If he doesn't, then they will go in. And
Yeah.
talk to
We're
Dahlia.
staying just out of sight and
Okay.
Yeah.
waiting for the whistle that we discussed
Yeah.
previously from him. To come in.
Do you see? Does he
All right,
see?
so we'll have to.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody just stop talking for a second. I'll tell you what happened. Okay.
Yeah.
So, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that rudely.
Everybody shut up!
As you're climbing up, you have your vantage points. The two of you stand sort of by an alley nearby, and you're talking. Both of you make perception checks.
Yeah, I'm specifically looking up for more than just Dauber. If it seems like someone is pacing around, maybe being a guard for him.
Yeah, I know what you're.
Great.
Looking for guys on every corner.
15.
All right, and your perception bonuses, each of you.
4 for me.
Okay, so it's a 19 for you. and-
No, my total's a 15.
Oh, totals of 15.
Oh,
Okay.
18.
18. Okay.
Good roll.
You see a couple of things. First of all, from your vantage point here, you can look across, and you see at the edge, across the edge of this building. So Mila and Dahlia are kind of hiding in this alleyway. Off the edge of this building, you can see there is a hulking half-orc woman, kind of lounging up
a half-orc.
against the side of a pillar, occasionally drinking something from a heavy iron flask, and her eyes looking around cautiously.
Obviously.
And then you see there are, every few minutes, there's somebody that comes and they're talking to somebody you can't see. They're behind this wall here, but every time there's someone walks in, you see her eyes acutely on whatever's happening, and then you see the person come walking back out a few minutes later. You are seeing the same occasional.
If my eyes are glued to the ground, looking for nice boots,
Okay.
familiar boots.
Okay.
Love that.
And I think like just very like I'm not like I took one swig off of it and then I'm just like holding it to kind of my mouth,
Mila style.
like after the first one.
Gotcha.
Just trying to look very casual, like very relaxed, and like holding some conversation with you.
Okay, so chat,
weather.
just so you guys can see here, because I didn't have this up earlier. So this is where Click is. He's atop a 2-story structure of wood, stone, and thatch. It is right next to the quay on the river. You can hear the wafting of the Unkwood River as it slaps up against the docks, the various river barges creaking in their moorings. And then here you have Daisy Bell, some 30 feet off the ground atop a 3-story structure. Looks like it's part warehouse, part residence. And there is some creaking beneath your feet, but it feels pretty solid.
Hopefully.
This is where we have Mila and Dahlia kind of hiding off to the side. And this is the figure that Click saw, this large half-orc woman that is standing in the sort of the shadows to the side where
Do
he
we
can
know
see
what
it
that
from his
building
angle.
is?
These are all warehouses
Warehouses,
and like dock worker buildings.
Except for the building I'm
structures.
on top of.
Yep, of course.
Right, except
Someone's
what?
house.
Dock workers' houses. Yeah, okay.
It's the weekend, you know? They're having a good time. I don't know if it's the weekend,
Daisy,
maybe.
though, with your total of 18,
Congrats either way.
you see a couple things.
I like that.
You're seeing the constant flow of traffic to a slender man. Even from here, you can see he's short and wiry. It's difficult to make out much of his features, but it looks like he has greasy, lank black hair dangling down, and it's pulled into a ponytail. He's wearing trousers and a deep gray tunic that looks tattered from this distance, but that's really all that you can make out. You're a good 100 yards away. But you notice something else. As people are talking to him back and forth, there's a change of hands and money goes one way and small pouches and sacks come back the other. You see there is a small, at first you take it for a child, but it's outside of David's view. There is a little halfling that pops up on top of this building here, outside of everyone's view but yours, where I have this light, and looks down at Mila and Dahlia, and he makes a sound like a bird. And you see the half-orc's eyes go up. They make some kind of motion, and the half-orc just nods and goes back to looking at... He's not looking at you. He's
I make a click sound.
You make a click sound?
Yes.
Okay. You make a perception check to
Yeah,
see. I
okay.
mean, that's going to be tough to hear over the sound of the river.
23.
Okay. You hear an entirely too loud
Crap.
and clearly location betraying click click coming from Daisy across.
I hide.
Would there have been any way for him to hear the bird call as well?
Well,
Or is that-
I mean, you all would have heard it, but it was a good
Sounds
call.
like
But,
a bird.
but you
Okay.
know what? I would actually let you. I'll let all three of you make a roll. Let's do knowledge nature.
Oh, I'm actually good at that.
Okay.
What a
I'm
fun
actually
one.
good at that.
I do not have
also
one.
good at that.
I'm not,
I'm not.
but I am smart.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I didn't do. Oh.
It's in the class skill for you.
Let me. I gotta scroll
decided
down
not
to
to?
it.
12. I was gonna do it because I specifically wrote in her.
That's been
her 7 years.
16.
16, okay.
She knew how to survive.
And what was your roll?
19.
19, and your roll?
12.
I mean, it's a very good call.
So-
And-
It's like a seagull call, just
yeah,
like.
exactly. It sounds like something that would be native to the area here.
Yeah.
What
So
was
what
it
I
like
will-
again?
What I will do in response to the horribly loud click that was just given in my direction is put my back to the, if we're looking at right now, the southern side of that wall down there, and so that I can see Daisy, but they wouldn't be able to see me.
Oh, so right back to the window you were.
Yep.
All right.
Just not in the window.
All right, so you kind of stand next to the pillar. I will not role play what you're hearing inside, but it's still happening.
It's still happening.
I do a meets eyes thing so that we're looking at each other. And he'll point down towards the ground or up.
No, do not talk.
Oh.
Just, you are looking at each other. So everything now is hand motions.
I hate that I have a full mask on, because otherwise I would describe disappointment.
You guys gotta practice.
Did I see if they have weapons? Oh,
This is my favorite thing ever.
Your weekly game of charades.
That's why Daisy said the same thing 5 times. he gives you another.
Awesome. Please give me more.
And then I'm just gonna scan for a second figure, because I'm aware, at minimum, that there's another person.
As you look around from your vantage point, let me come back here for the viewer. Whoops, so you're
I do.
so you're here. You're looking at Daisy.
Can't tell you that out loud.
All
But
the
would
way
I know what
across
that
over
means?
here. Daisy's atop the roof.
That's a good question.
All you take notice of now that you're looking, you see, of course, still that half-orc that I referenced earlier here. And you see there is actually a gnome that's here underneath an awning. Looks like he's leaning back. He's got a tobacco pipe, and he's just watching the comings and goings
Yep,
and looks
I
bemused.
fully write off that that's the second person she was talking about. 'Cause
Yep.
She said short
That man-
and second person.
That man's about to get
That's a gnome, right?
Yes.
Cool, I
well,
found
no,
him.
no, wait. Roll. Make an intelligence check.
Okay.
It's just a child with a pipe outside.
17.
All right, so I mean, it's obvious to you that at least where the gnome currently is at, there is no way Daisy Bell
Would have been able to see
from
him.
her. So yeah, see, he's
Okay.
he's here.
Yeah, he's a full story
Yeah,
below.
He's
All right.
2 stories below and covered with. Now that doesn't mean he wasn't somewhere else a moment ago.
All right, I'll keep searching then.
Okay, you keep looking around. All right, Dahlia and Mila, what are you doing as you hover here in this alleyway?
I think like Dahlia's just trying to keep some light conversation going without being like, let's talk about our lives, because she doesn't want to. But you know, at one point, just kind of in the casual silence. So you were walking awfully close to somebody the other day.
Who?
Well, you know, just a gentleman about town. What's going on there?
A gentleman about town? I honestly have no idea who you're meaning.
When when I saw you on the street yesterday with
You're talking about David?
yeah, what's going on?
Are you insinuating something?
I'm not insinuating anything. I'm just a curious mind.
Hot junior high school gossip incoming.
We are friends. David and I are friends. We have not been able to see each other or talk, for that matter, in quite some time. We were catching up.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're friends, but like, what's going on with you? What?
Her face just slowly gets more and more pink as she just. I don't know. What do you mean?
I look at Finley and I'm like,
Yeah, you Finley, he's doing one of those really strange human like motions that he makes as he is just tapping his nose.
I tap back. I'm just like,
You're not supposed to give me away.
You
give you away.
That's not what I meant in what I
Okay, all right.
You are putting words in my mouth?
You literally said them right now.
Perry said that you leave a
not-
note in his locker asking.
Do you like me? Check yes or no.
It's not. You all are very attractive. I'll say that.
Who's you all?
All of you.
All of us?
All of you. Yes. Just pink.
Well, same goes for you. And I like pat you on the shoulder.
She gets even more pink.
As this conversation is happening, you notice it's getting a little bit later. The traffic
Yeah.
toward Dauber is lightening. You've seen no one that would fit a description of. They all look like low quarter
Yeah.
denizens to this point.
And I'm beginning to feel that time's running out
Yeah.
feeling, I imagine.
So I think
Especially being
if
higher up.
I look at him, I want to kind of sneak.
Oh, okay. All right. You can tell
Cool.
me what you're doing, but don't communicate anything to
Oh.
him except with. You're not sure whether you should be offended when she goes like this, but
I go,
I think if it's like, what time would we be able to guesstimate it is?
I mean, you left after nightfall. It's been a good 2.5 hours, so you'd guess you're probably within 2 hours of midnight.
2 hours after midnight?
No, before
Oh,
midnight.
before. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hang on a little bit longer.
Yeah. Mila's waiting until.
I'm not moving from my spot.
So
I'm gonna make sure if
I
that
want to
half orc woman moves, I am going to keep moving so that she never leaves my line of sight. That is all I am concerned about.
I'm going to
If Daisy
get
knows
a
where this
little
other person is,
closer
that's her
to
job.
the little halfling, quietly.
Wait, what happened? The one you saw pop up over the
Yeah.
roof? He's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, he came up, looked around because he heard the sound, looked around.
Oh.
The voice is down there, made the motion to the half orc down below, and then vanished back over the roof.
But I want to see where he went.
Okay.
I imagine he probably just dipped to the other side, but
Well, I
I
wanna
have no
know
way
where.
of telling you
Okay,
that. But
so you're
He's a little spy, and I'm gonna get him.
so you're here, and okay, and you
Hear-
see
Pat says he can't hear Click or Daisy.
Because we're talking in.
Oh, yeah, that
Sign
would do it,
language.
Pat.
Do it.
You know, I
you might want to check your audio, though. Check your audio.
anytime you see Pat
I'm
draw,
just gonna ignore it.
just move on. Just move on.
Dang it.
Anytime
You got
someone self-identifies as the resident blue box troll, hey
Just,
Pat.
yeah. Just let it go.
So you look, you don't see any sign of him, but you do notice Dauber. He's making eye contact with something you can't see because you cannot see the half orc woman. And so
So Dauber is him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skinny, dark-haired.
have I not described the drug deals? He's got people walking up to him,
yeah. Definitely
they're
know
changing
it's him. Okay.
packages, occasional visitors. Yeah, you. This is where you were told to look for him, and I mean it's pretty obvious. That
So,
there's-
but there's a lot of traffic with him.
well, no, there was just a handful of people, and now it's getting later. It's getting less and less.
Yeah. Okay.
So now he's by himself. He's just leaning back against the cart. He drapes one wiry arm, gives a look to the half orc, and nods. Dahlia and Mila, you hear a voice like greased gravel come through the night.
Those two words
How
together.
long are the two of you going to stand behind that wall? Do you have business to do or not?
We do. We're just a little shy, and I'll like start to kind of like sidle forward, kind of keeping like a bit of ease in my step.
Okay.
Like just a little bit more flow than Dahlia probably typically walks with. Not walking drunkenly, but
Right.
maybe to like imply a bit of tipsiness of just
Okay.
like a little bit more comfortable and relaxed in her body
Okay.
instead of like
Sure.
toughed up like
Sure.
bodyguard stance German Shepherd style, like a little
Yeah.
bit more like kind of shoulders down.
Still heavily armored and great sword poking
Yeah.
up above
Yeah,
her, but
of
with
course.
with a bit of a looseness to
Yeah.
her gait. She comes on, and Mila, what are you doing?
Following behind in a similar, not trying to pretend to be drunk, but
Yeah.
a little too bubbly, little too
Aloof,
comfortable.
you might say?
Yeah, aloof.
Yeah.
In this.
Do the
Of
two of us
Smiley.
see, hear this? From
Yeah,
our
well,
angles,
you
I think?
you can all hear because
Right.
it's there's not a lot of traffic
Yeah.
around right now, and you can just hear again the splash of
Also,
the river.
Did
The wind is very light, just chill coming off the water.
did the voice come to us as though a whisper very close, or was it normal talking from far away that we just heard?
Normal talking, but it had the sound of one who knows how to cast his voice, at just the right pitch to carry.
Got it. Great. Just curious.
Yeah. And you hear this also, and you all see Dahlia and Mila emerge, and the man just leans still up against the wagon here. The half-orc settles back and just pops her knuckles.
The second I see her, I'm like, it's like a very noticeable smile and like a nod of respect, and then kind of like back focus on Dauber.
Okay.
Mila will give a little wave.
Now that you're close enough to get a good look at him, you see he is a short and wiry man. That gray cloak is tattered, brown breeches, but his skin is pallid. His face is angular and sharp, with a nose that looks like it could cut. His right ear has a noticeable notch that is knocked out of it, and he seems to be flipping a coin over.
I love that. It's just
This?
He seems to be flipping a coin over the tops of his
interest you in
knuckles.
some-
I understand if this is a no, John. Could I have cast Enhanced Diplomacy on both of us before we went?
Turned around the corner.
You would have had to have told me that you were doing that.
Okay, that's fine. That's
Totally
fine.
fine.
And obviously doing it now would be too obvious.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Acceptable.
He looks at you and he gives a greasy smile.
You mana luck?
I find a good man makes his own luck. Well, you pigeons don't look like you belong here.
Might be a little out of place.
Time to open up my dictionary.
There's something that could help us feel a little more in place.
Oh, Mila.
Dahlia actually does like kind of cover her mouth, and like at this point is going to kind of like in her body sort of attempt to pantomime like little one look out of like kind of her first time at this rodeo, but like being respectful and like letting her kind of take charge of like this interaction of like, you know, I'm used to this, but this person's new. Like even though Dahlia's done things in the Twilight Woods, but has never bought drugs.
Yeah,
Like,
it's very different here
they
in
were
the city,
provided free of charge.
This is
They
like
just grow on trees there.
this is like teenagers trying to buy drugs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We are
Right.
teenagers.
I'm
Exactly
20. Like Mila's still a teen.
You're
19?
19?
You notice he's got several earrings notched in his ear, and as he flips the coin and you say these words to him, he stops, the coin vanishes up his sleeve, and he kind of strokes his chin. You don't look like a gray girl or a duster to me.
A girl can always have a first time, can't she?
Something tells me it might be your first time. Why are you here? Do you really want what I have to provide?
Kind of depends on what all you have to provide.
Well, I've got the usual gray pine. Actually, got my hands on some good pearl dust as well. If you have the coin.
How much?
Well, a man, as I said, has to make his own luck. I like to know who's buying from me when I've never seen them before. You don't look like you belong here.
So you're looking for long-term relationships, more of a committed man?
Oh no. I'm a one-night stand man. What has you here? Where'd you get my name?
Well, my name is Caitlin Calivan. It's a
I
pleasure
didn't
to
ask
meet
that.
you. Oh, sorry.
I want to know how you got my name, why you're here.
I mean, it only takes so much to ask around who's the best dealer.
I just can't. Everything you say about this, it's so funny.
She's
She's doing pretty good, yeah.
What was that bloke's name on the corner? Do you remember?
I was drunk.
All right.
Oh, he had a friendly face. I remember that. There's a couple of teeth that were gone. No. No, I don't think I'd forget no. La?
I'm not gonna get there.
Lyle? No. I truly don't remember. I'm so sorry.
Scared me.
All right. Well, if it's the pine you want, 5 gold for a thumbnail. The dust. He looks at your armor, and you notice he's been giving each of you the once over.
Yeah.
And while there is a slightly lecherous look to his eye, you notice he seems to also be looking as much at your items, your pouches, your satchels, your weapons.
Of course.
He's taking a full inventory of you. If you have the coin for the dust, 50 gold.
And what is your deal on information? If we do a deal, of course. Do you?
He kind of
Dabble in that?
he gives you a wary eye. He glances over. What do you think,
For
Gristle?
the right coin, of
Gristle.
course.
The second he says gristle, like Dahlia leans back and puts like a hand over her heart and she goes,
You're right there.
"Oh, I'm
you
fine."
see the half orc smiles, and the two fangs come out, and she kind of just gently pats her sword on her hip and says, "I don't think we share information, boss. Too dangerous." Well, you heard what Gristle said.
I can't imagine anything more dangerous than you.
All right, as this is happening, what are the two of you doing?
Moving, I think.
I don't want to fight this
Can you
woman.
zoom back out?
I
so
want to
can see
give her a
the
kiss on her
nearby-
head.
I think I'm off to the right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull this up. All right. All right. So you're here, and you get the.
Wow, that next building to me is pretty tall.
Yeah. So this is a huge warehouse next to you. This is every bit as high as the one Dahlia is, or Daisy is on.
Yeah.
And you're here.
I want to scale back down the house that I'm on.
Okay. On which side?
The nearer side to the camera right now, away from their view.
Okay. You slip down. No need to roll for that.
And then I would like to go long ways around that warehouse.
All right. Are you trying to be stealthy?
Of course.
All right. Go ahead and make a roll.
No.
Also, I can imagine that we probably would have pulled up a lot closer.
What's that?
We probably would have pulled up a lot closer to Dobby
okay.
at that
All right,
point.
We'll move you closer to him then.
I'm going to choose.
If they would have allowed us.
Yeah.
Ooh, do I want
Your
is
feet
This, this is important to me to add
gently
pluses to.
crunching on the stone.
I'll be fine. 14.
Okay. As you move along the side of the structure, you can smell the scent of the river. Not a particularly clean river.
No.
You know, like most cities, there's a lot of refuse and deleterium that makes its way into the waters. The pungent smells of the city life carrying through on the Unkwood, the creak of the docks. You make your way around the building, and you can see there is a pier off to your right, and continues down a further line of warehouses ahead.
That is the direction I'm going to go.
So you're going to go up and around this way?
Up and around and then left past that warehouse to get a
Okay.
other side angle.
All right, so Daisy Bell, you see Click vanish and move around behind the building, leaving you by yourself atop here.
I thought I said don't split up. He's so dumb sometimes. Oh my goodness. I sneak some more to the edge of the building because I want to see more.
All right, go ahead and roll stealth.
Ah, crap.
Oh, actually, you were already at the edge of the building. My bad.
That's good enough.
Tough.
What was your roll? Don't tell me it's good.
14.
Okay. All right. So you get right to the peak, the edge of the building.
I'm on the ground. I'm sneaking like this.
Oh, like you're.
Okay.
bending
I'm not
down.
standing.
Like you're Spider-Manning at the edge of this building.
All right. So you're up here, and you see Mila and Dahlia here. Let me zoom in. So it's
Okay,
easier to
because
see.
I want to see
They're
down.
talking to this man here. Yeah, you
This-
can look. You look straight down. You see the alleyway. This is where they were standing. And you don't see anything else here. But I do need you to roll d20, please.
Oh boy,
Boy.
we're rolling pretty
She's half
good.
flirting.
15.
She kisses the dice.
15 total.
Well,
15 on the
15 on the
die.
dice.
15 on the die. I mean, 'cause
Don't know
I
what
what
the
I'm rolling
modifier
for.
is.
Hold on. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's all you see.
That's stupid. I want information.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you have all the. You kind of can hear dimly the voices. You saw Click vanish. You see no sign of that Havlin.
Nowhere? I don't like that.
He could have gotten so far in that amount of time.
Yeah, or he's in a building waiting for me to
So what do you do?
watch. I don't know.
All right, I'm going to come back down to the two of you then.
Well, what, do I see a place where I can come down? I should have gotten feather fall.
Well, you could make the leap to this building here.
Make noise.
That could make
Make a lot of
Doing
noise.
so would likely make quite a bit of noise. Your
And
best-
we don't know how strong that roof is.
I'm just giving you your options here.
I don't want to
So-
make noise. I'm too
Okay.
close to the half
so your options.
There's a patio over
If you
there.
don't want to
Yeah.
make noise, you can drop
I'm
on
gonna-
this side of the patio, or just again, I'm not trying. I'm just telling you the things you could do. You know that a leap to this stone here, about 35 feet, but you're angling.
I think that's down. Yeah.
No, it's down just enough. You
Yeah.
could make that leap, and you'd have a chance of being somewhat quiet landing on a stone chimney, assuming that chimney would support you.
And to become Santa Claus.
How?
It's a stone chimney. It looks fairly stable, but it's hard to tell. Or you can just pop down here.
I think
and
we're going to
make
do
your way
the safe thing.
down. Oh, she's learning. Look at that.
You know, I don't want to put when other people are in my care, I have got to do the safe thing.
You could also tie a rope from
you
there.
silently slide
listened to
down the
click.
roof. A bit of hay comes with you, and roll stealth.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh crap!
What is it?
3 plus.
You've gotten good stuff.
7?
You have pluses.
Yeah, so
Yeah, 7, 10.
land with a bit of a thud, not too loud,
Gosh,
but you definitely
I
make
have
sound
got to get
Patio.
quieter.
as you land. And there is currently no one on the patio. Now we come back, Mila and Dahlia.
Oh God.
As you look at Dauber,
I just finished flirting with his guard.
what will it be?
Well, is there any way that we could potentially, and she'll kind of pull 5 gold coins from out of her pocket slowly, just kind of roll them along her fingers, convince you to potentially give us information as well?
He leans back again, stroking that narrow, angular chin. What kind of information?
There is a particular man who has wronged my friend here.
And I'll kind of like casually take off the hood now.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay, you don't see any recognition in his eyes,
And we
but
have
his eyes dart back and forth, calculating. Reminds you a little bit of Finley, rodent quality in the way that he.
Yeah.
And you hear Finley sounding warnings in your head. Not safe, not safe, definitely not safe. Hazardous, indeed. Unwise. I've counseled you so many times. What are we doing here? This is... Go even go back and talk to the Golden Lady if you must, but this is ridiculous.
we have to get
Do
information.
you know it's
somehow.
dark outside? This time of night, things never happen well with
Is he like twitching on her shoulder?
Oh, yeah, like-
I kind of like put like a hand just on top of him and give him like just like like just one big like neck scritch.
We'll check here. Oh, curse these unavoidable passions. And he relinquishes.
Tap, tap.
His leg starts twitching.
Oh, goodness.
What kind of information do you want? Dauber says.
I don't know if you potentially might have a name or some kind of understanding of where they might be. I don't know what.
Do you have a description?
Oh, I'm sure we do.
I believe didn't what's her name? Does it start with a Z? Zoastra? Didn't Zoastra give him a description?
And
I
he
assume
would've
that he would have
given
paired
us-
it
Yeah,
back to us.
description.
and also you of course you know
Trouble
something
on
about
the
his
hands.
clothing.
Yeah, I'd start with
Nice boots.
yeah. I'd kind of like lean a little bit and just say, I'll be transparent. New in town. Got some things stolen from me that are really dear. Got them stolen by a certain person. I just want my stuff back. Nice boots, real shiny. And then would kind of like go on to describe the rest of the characteristics about him.
Can I insight to see while she's giving the description, like once that, like if he...
Sure, go ahead and make your roll. And while you're doing that, he looks at you and he says, "Once heard a wise man say, fortune favors the bold, but it favors the cunning even more. Maybe you just weren't cunning enough."
Could have been.
What was your roll?
16.
Yeah, I mean, you just sense layer upon layer of calculation. Like he's weighing at each moment.
Might not be the
She'll
most cunning woman, but I know how to get my things back. But
She'll slip
just might
another
need a little bit of
5
help.
out of the bag.
And
5 coins in both hands.
I think what I might lack in cunning, I make up for in wisdom and going to the right sources.
Oh. It's always better to be the master than the puppet, I say. It's gonna take more coin than that.
Another 5.
He kind of looks at the size of your pouch.
It's starting to look a little low.
Yeah.
Here, let me show you something. And he walks to the side of the wagon and he unlatches it. And as he pulls the door open, there are 3 things that happen simultaneously.
Oh God.
How far down the warehouse can I make it?
Also, like
Wait, go ahead.
when, like, I mean, I guess.
I haven't even.
How far
a
did he
gentle
have to-
snowfall, the
someone?
lapping of the river, and a wind. Those are the 3
When
things.
he walks, we
Yeah.
don't have to go with him, do we?
No, huh?
Okay,
No.
then I'm gonna kind of stand where I
Yeah,
am.
the assumption is
Yeah.
you would have had to told me. So,
Yeah.
so he walks around to the side of the wagon.
Does Gristle look like she's moving at all?
No, Gristle's just like she looks like the picture of
Beauty.
idleness.
I love Dahlia!
Beauty, I think you meant to say
Grace.
beauty.
Yeah.
She looks like
Grace.
Beauty Grace.
the
She is Miss United
the
States.
picture of idleness.
Amanda said break.
But what's that? I know.
We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there.
If
I
Amanda
have
says
my
break.
I have my timing here. As he moves over, he reaches the wagon, and the 3 things that happen are as follows.
Oh, God.
1, he throws the door of the wagon back so that it conceals him, so that he's hidden behind it.
Coward boy.
You see, then there is Gristle, who leaps up, and the blade just seems to
No.
materialize
My wife.
in her hand.
No.
And she steps directly towards you. The third
Love
thing
me.
is that a man that none of you saw before, actually a woman, pardon me, that none of you saw before,
He had it ready.
is on top of the wagon and has
Sick.
been hiding there quietly the entire time.
Laying like this the whole time.
And we go to initiative.
But wait, John, before we do that,
Yes.
we had time to potentially move while they were talking.
Well, so I had you tell me what you were doing. This part of the conversation is you're dropping down the side of the building, moving. So I was going sequentially. So you were watching them.
Yeah,
We were at the end
moment
of
they started their
initiative,
conversation
basically.
with Dauber, I started moving to get a flank on the backside.
You didn't express that the
You
moment
didn't
they started
ask
talking.
me until later. You asked, "What are you doing now that they're doing this?"
Come on, John. There's so many of them, and there's probably another guy
There was
too.
conversation going on then. I didn't want to interrupt.
Okay, well, all right, we'll come back to that. Daisy Bell.
That means no. That's the answer I'm saying.
I will beg.
That's what my daughter thinks. Like when I say we'll see, she's like, that means no. So Daisy Bell, you have gotten down here, and I assume you were about to drop when you
Yes.
hear the sudden movement and sound of combat.
Crap, I should have dropped to the house.
All right, initiative.
I mean, you still can.
Are we doing that?
Yes, we're rolling
Should we take a
initiative.
break first?
So,
or?
no, we're gonna roll initiative. Then we're gonna take our
Wait,
break.
who should go?
Wait, who?
All right, so
You go. I like
the
you
person
going.
rolling
I like
initiative
you.
is yes, it's you.
6.
Oh, yes!
Oh crap! Really?
Oh, yeah.
All right, do I have any of those bonuses?
No,
for five rolls?
John, roll the dang dice.
I could use.
What are you scared of me?
I
John,
could
what are you
use a-
scared of me? Don't be scared of me. Come fight me on my
use a
turf. I'm
+1
gonna kiss this
here.
orc.
All right, here we go. Come on.
Kiss this one.
Come on.
First action, just
There is
come on.
all drab.
Oh my gosh! Oh, I wanted to do something and I totally forgot.
Ah,
I forgot
5, so close. So close. All right. We're ready as she springs up.
Yeah,
you see all this happen, and you're going to have first action, but we're going to go to break before we do that. As we prepare for break here at Blue Box, and we have less than about an hour left in our stream, we want to say thank you to all of you that have supported us. Thank you for all the new followers. We do have a couple of announcements and reminders I want to give you. First of all, coming up this week, you do not want to miss. First of all, on Tuesday, we have Greyhawk Awakening Book 0. I've entitled this A Peek to Peak. P-E-E-K to P-I-Q-U-E. A Peek to Peak. You're going to get a little sneak peek into Greyhawk Awakening Book 3. Or you'll hear a little bit about each of the PCs. You'll meet all the players.
Oh my gosh.
I'll give you some of the lore and explanation of why it makes so much sense that Athos and Dark Sun lives in the Sea of Dust, in the Flyness. And as I've mentioned, this is lore and thought process supported by the likes of such Greyhawk luminaries as Lord Gazumba, Annabie Meyer, and Carlos Lysing. It is a really well thought out, I think, process that we have for this to make sense in this game world. We'll talk about the special mechanics of Dark Sun. We'll talk about things like the scarcity of water. We'll talk about important, and I'll give you a teaser that I want to address here. That I think is very critical for this. We're going to talk about some of the important topics that will be covered in Book 3, which are controversial, including the topic of slavery, which is a part of the Dark Sun world. It's part of the reason that WotC has indicated they will probably never republish the World of Athos or Dark Sun. But I personally think that that's a mistake, because to me, it is important that you tell these stories to tell of the evils. And these are things that still exist in our world today. Yeah. To me, the critical part of storytelling is that you make sure that that which is evil is portrayed as evil, so that you're not condoning it or you're not celebrating it. I don't understand why you can have a game that has murder in it, but you can't have something like this trope around slavery. So we'll talk about that on Tuesday night, and I understand that this is a very sensitive subject, and will be dealt with as such in the manner that we always do here on Blue Box. Yep. It is a great evil. It is a scourge upon humanity, and it will be portrayed as such. It is a central theme in the world. That's why you had things like the Veiled Alliance in the original materials that were published, and we'll talk about all of those things on Tuesday night. It's going to be incredible. Then, on Wednesday, we have this guy, Mark Hope of Lawful Stupid. He goes by Lagarium. He is also sort of co-publisher of the Grand Compendium of Dark Sun.
I was reading some of it. It's insane.
It is absolutely incredible. And he's been running Dark Sun campaigns now for a good 3 years. And he's going to be talking to us not only about the setting, but more specifically about psionics in that setting. Wow. So you're going to want to catch that. So it's going to be 5 o'clock on Tuesday night. It's going to be 5:30 on Wednesday night. 2 great shows coming up, and then of course our normal Friday night crusades, which is never normal on Friday night. As you're watching today, we do have 2 giveaways. We're going to do one right after the break. We're going to give away our $10 gift card or gift certificate to Troll Lord Games, our sponsor, and they are starting up a Sunday stream soon. They will be raiding into us on Sundays very soon. And that's going to really, I think, help as we continue to grow our Sunday audience. But I want to thank all of you who are in the Sunday audience right now for all the support. All these bits and whatnot are about to be consumed quite quickly, I suspect.
They are. I got mine.
And as we prepare to go to break, though, I do have one question.
Oh, no.
If you're watching this stream and you have not followed, in fact, I've seen some first-time chatters. I don't think I've seen the follows come up for you.
What's going on?
If you're a follower and you have not subscribed,
I don't get it.
or lo and woe unto ye. If you're a sub whose sub has expired, sacre bleu.
Come on.
We have one question for you today here at Blue Box. What are you doing? Give us a follow, give us a sub. Blue Box, we'll be right back.
Look at all of them. Oh my goodness.
Lee, it's so awesome to see you in the chat, by the
Yes,
way.
good to see you, Lee.
Such a rare treat.
So nice.
Let's go. We'll leave the mics hot. It'll be a quick 4-minute break. 4 minutes.
4 minutes. We got it.
I'm hungry and I gotta go get something to eat.
I also need to borrow another phone charger.
Yeah.
It's all at 13%.
You are experiencing cake growth.
Yeah. How so?
You Matt Chatters are awesome. Oh, ready to go to get the French Canadian out. Thank you, Greg. Type hashtag BlueBoxRPG in the chat. Oh, thank you very much, Tracy. So that's another +1 for your grateful DM. Very much appreciated. I'm going to use them all. This party is leveled up. They're all second level now, and they're feeling themselves. So I need to show and prove here. Hashtag BlueBoxRPG in the chat. That'll be for the first giveaway, which will be that TLG gift card. That's what, no, the 90 degrees is tough, Greg, but you still have water, you still have humidity in the air. It is not the arid, life-sucking climb of the Sea of Dark Sun. I'm glad you're looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it too. It's going to be a lot of fun. Honestly, between this group here, my Tears of Aihrde team, these fantastic role players, and then the group that we have on our new team, including many of course, our returning members, but then the two new folks, having Ashlyn and Manda, the role play that they're going to bring is just insane. So it's going to be, I'm so grateful for the players that I have. It makes it so much easier to DM, and I'm just super grateful for that. And then also, thank you to all of you Mad Chatters and all the support that you give. It's been absolutely fantastic. You guys rock. Thou rockest and ye art fly. Thanks for all the comments in the chat today too. It does mean something to the players and the DM. Like, we don't take the compliments and the comments for granted. It's encouraging to us. And so when you guys recognize the role play, the scenes, the setup, it's encouraging to all of us, and it really is. It's part of what keeps us loving the stream part of the game, not just the game part of the game. Warm weather 54.
We're here.
You
It's
guys
your time.
entertain the audience. for
Yes,
a
of
second?
course.
The stress of it all. I'm not an entertainer. I'm just a guy.
We're not entertainers. I would
Entertainer,
beg to differ. We are very entertaining.
We are. We try.
I'd hope so. Do you
Yeah,
find
gosh,
us
I hope so.
entertaining? Please validate us.
If not, oh man, we're in deep.
Oh. Oh man. I gotta figure out what I'm doing. I don't know what my things are gonna be, but I'm gonna
Yeah,
do.
I know. I have so many choices for my
gosh.
turn of what I could possibly do.
Oh my gosh, I have a spell now.
One? Just one?
No, I got a new spell because I just leveled up.
Very exciting.
I can do damage.
Wow!
And I don't have to throw my mace.
Yay!
Because currently I have like a +0 to anything.
To mace throwing. We gotta get
To
you a
mace
different
hitting.
weapon.
I don't have a plus to your
Dex
hits.
or your strength.
That can't possibly be true.
It is.
Your Dex and
What is your
strength are
base
both
attack
10.
bonus? Is it
Strength
still
is
0?
10, con is 11,
But what's your
dex is
bab?
11.
How's your bab? Yeah,
My
you get a
bab is
+1.
now a +1.
So
It
you
used
get
to be a +0.
Yeah, that's pretty
At level
good.
1 it was +0. Now it's a +1.
It's because you're a half melee. You're a full melee.
Which is
I am.
weird that I'm a half melee.
Okay, also,
I am excited
if
for
we
my
do
weapon.
You
end
got a
up
quiz
killing
already.
this guy, the good
No.
thing, if, like,
Please.
I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to.
No.
No. I was just gonna
Daisy.
say we do have a potion to disguise self, so one of us could stand in the alley and then just wait for Granger to show up.
I mean, that's a good point, because now we know very much what he looks like.
Yep.
I mean, my plan is knock him out. I've got manacles.
What do you have those for?
What is...
I'm just in a silly, goofy mood today.
Can I do nothing?
No.
Oh. Hey, please don't... That's not wrong.
Help. Help.
Christ. You break my...
Oh, I just wanted to help.
I see you... Hi. I think it's this one.
Oh, there's
USB,
3.
There's USB-C.
I thought there was only 2.
What a world.
Imagine.
Imagine
thought?
not being technologically.
Eventually, your iPhone will also have this.
Whoa.
Because the European Union decided, hey, Apple,
Can't
stop.
do that.
Stop it.
Stop with being the only one that's different.
Stop
Yes.
it. Get some help.
So,
Stop being American.
We hate that.
Having to do the one thing that's different,
I mean,
you know?
it might be different in Europe. I don't know. Or in America. They might still keep it lightning in America.
Oh my
I guess
gosh.
we'll see. I have Cheez-Its. I'm so
I
excited.
forgot how to do combat, everybody.
Me too.
No, it's easy. You just run up and hit them really hard.
That's not what I do. If I do that, I die.
Roll really well. Well, you stand back and keep fast healing us.
I'm just a healing bot, I guess. And we do want fast healing. That's what we've decided.
That depends.
It's all on me.
You get to make that choice.
I do.
But the
My
first one you
lives are
make
in
is
my hands.
better be the right one, because otherwise,
I get 2 now,
yes.
which is great.
Assuming this is our last fight for the night, and that Granger doesn't decide to just show up after and clean us all up.
Oh, let's hope. I'm sure John would never do that, right, John? You would never.
Only if he wants to TP chaos.
You would never do that. You would never give us 2 fights right after each other, right? Never. You never once done that in this entire
In this entire campaign.
Never happened.
It's
You haven't
never
done that already, the one time that we were in combat.
Oh gosh.
I don't know. I'm feeling pretty ready, guys.
Yeah, I
See
keep
how long that
forgetting-
lasts.
I don't know,
But
I'm
I
kind of
can-
sleepy.
I'm
What's
ready
my
for a
plus again?
killing.
John, I keep forgetting that I can
damage?
detect alignments, and I've
it's
been
just
meaning to
your raw
use that
strength.
like every
So
single
that's
session so
plus
far, and
4.
I haven't
Okay.
used it once.
6. When you
Okay, here we go. We are
Okay,
back
so-
in 3, 2, and 1.
4, which makes them
Oh,
Hello.
Tracy, thank
Okay,
you.
So this is right when it's raw like that. But when
Tracy
I
gave
go on
2 more for Click.
But then that'll change
Oh,
the rate.
yes,
Let's
yeah, yeah.
go.
Just keep the
All right.
2 more.
Yep. Okay. So.
Wow.
Meant to-
Guidance is a cantrip, yes. It's an
All
origin.
right. So a couple things as we start
not
the
a count.
combat here, players. You know, I had you doing, especially you, Daisy Bell. You had the angle, and you were making those perception checks. The 15, you needed to hit a 22 or higher. This
Brutal.
person
What's your
was
perception modifier?
very stealthy and well hidden,
Yeah.
and so was very, very difficult to spot that individual, so you could not see him. But with that said, we resume, and you have 1 initiative. So let me kill this guy. I actually have this handy.
You're gonna kill a guy already, John? Okay, if you want to take somebody out of you can.
So there is there's a burst of energy from Gristle as she leaps toward you.
Well, we get to
and
go
then
first.
But we go first.
Yeah.
what's that?
We get to go first.
And then you hear Dauber. He yells from behind the door that he threw open, and he says, "Get the redhead, Slink."
Ooh, mean.
All right.
Hey, does that make you angry? Do you not like that?
Well, that's not the thing that bothers me. There's other stuff. I got a lot going on right now. Yeah, I mean, I'm right here. I might as well. I'll go ahead and just slip into a blood rage and kind of like that
Like you
relaxed
do.
posture. Like I'm just kind of like, aw, like snaps to attention, and I just like run at this woman.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna move this out of your way.
No, I want to hit it.
It's unusual for you. You see somebody that is of a build and of a height with you. This half-orc is a towering brute of a woman.
There is extreme excitement. And Dolly, I'm like, okay, and I'm going to attack her with my big sword, and I'm going to use advantage, and then I also would like to do a half action and attack again.
Whoa, you're
Wait,
spending.
okay, so you can't do 2 in 1 round.
I can't do 2 in
You
1
can-
round.
But no, you can't do 2. But so you can do either the advantage or the half action this round.
to do 2 attacks.
I think I would like to do 2 attacks because it
Okay.
seems like she's really gonna want to hurt me.
All right,
when
so you're
she-
gonna burn through.
when she does
So
her
here on Blue Box,
7.
part of the when you give those bits and they turn into +1s, each +1 can be used as a +1 to either to hit or to damage. If there are 5 +1s accrued, they can turn that into an advantage roll in the 5e style. Or if they save until they have 7 of those +1s, they get an additional half action, meaning they can move, attack, move, or attack, move, attack, or move, attack, attack. In this case, Dahlia is stepping forward, and she's going to get her full base attack and then a second full base attack using those 7 +1s to get that additional half action.
Pretty awesome.
Dahlia, you step forward, and you see Gristle already pulling back that blade, eyeball to eyeball with you, teeth jutting, verdant green skin. You can smell her fetid breath. Roll to hit.
Let's dance.
Yeah.
That is an 18 and a 19.
An 18 and a
Okay.
9. Both of those hit.
Yes.
Oh, she's not going to like this.
Yes.
So it's plus 12 on
Yes.
whatever you're about to roll.
To do. I'm adding all my math beforehand, guys. I'm learning.
This is a big deal.
That's that's 26 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you swing as she's stepping forward before she
Hey,
can even
ouch.
pull back the full blow. Your greatsword cleaves into her side, pierces through the armor like butter, takes a chunk of flesh out of her flank here, slaps against the wall.
Are we sure?
You hear a grunt, and she snarls, and you see she bursts into a rage. And you recognize her, also a barbarian. Roll your second attack.
That was
Oh, that was both attack?
everything.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
twice.
Yeah.
26 in one hit. That would
Yeah,
be crazy.
that's
Yeah.
well. I didn't know what she had done
That's
there, but yeah,
fair.
okay.
That's-
That was 26 total for both hits.
Yeah, that's so. It's 2 huge blows, carving chunks out of her. She looks badly damaged, but still hale. Mila, what are you doing?
Oh.
Taking a couple good, how many good steps back do I want to take? I want to take a couple, that's for sure.
As many as
So you can
want.
take a 5-foot step and still have like your full, or if you want to do movement, you get 15
like,
feet and still you can cast
5
a
foot, a
spell.
bit behind Dahlia.
Yeah, you can do that as basically like a free action.
Perfect.
Okay, now what are you gonna do?
And then I'm going to invoke an invocation, which is healing, and it's the same sort of feeling of strength and warmth that as soon as she lets it go, it once again, hair flies back, the cave kind of moves. It's fun. Yeah, we love it.
cool stuff.
And it instantly hits Dahlia. And sadly, it's just us that it hits, but there definitely seems to be a glow about.
And remind us what that gives everyone.
It gives everyone +1 fast healing.
Okay,
So each,
always handy.
Each turn,
So now
you
you
get
have
1 fast
3
heal.
each turn.
And I believe that's all I can do because
add
that's
that?
a standard
Alright.
action,
It won't
and that
go
was my
over.
move.
Okay.
And I can't prepare things.
Okay.
I'm just
Yep.
here.
All right.
Oh no! What I'm gonna
22
do with my
is such a-
bonus action,
just
I'm
a
just gonna
messed
put a
up
little
amount.
hand on Dahlia's back and give it a squeeze.
22 for strength.
Okay,
So
you give her a
messed up.
squeeze. You feel a nip at your neck. Run, 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 run.
I'm all out of actions. I can't.
Actually, I can't right now. Maybe later.
Okay.
Her other hand will go to Finn. 1 hand on Dahlia, 1 hand on Finn.
Okay.
Great combo.
Then you,
I
Daisy
control her
Bell.
a little squeeze.
You, as you slip off the side of the building, you hear the rush of combat. You hear swords clang. You hear a grunt and a feral cry from Dahlia, and then a guttural cry from Gristle. You land in the alleyway. What do you do?
I want to climb up the other building.
Okay, so actually, then
It's
from.
from the final panel.
So were you going to go all the way down and then leap and then climb back up, or were you going to try to leap? Like you could leap to these steps?
Yeah, I want to go to the steps, and I'm gonna go.
So you're going to leap from here to the
Yeah.
steps.
Why does it
Okay,
feel
so
so
let's see what that
familiar?
looks like. So if you're leaping
That's why
from
I
there, hold on. So you get on top of this railing. You've got a nice angle.
Yes.
That's a good 50-foot leap. So you can easily. I mean, you would certainly get to here, but it's going to be jolting as well.
Oh.
That's gonna hit.
I'm a
pretty hard.
ninja. Let me fall like a feather.
All right, make your acrobatics check, please.
Do you want to spend some stuff to?
I want to hit somebody.
Daisy Bell, you stand
also don't
atop
wanna
the
pass
railing.
You also
Before
don't
you
want
get
to
the
fall
chance.
and pass out, yeah.
You feel the railing creak underneath your feet, the cold night air blowing.
Did I already
the
jump?
sounds of combat.
Oh.
No. You're making your acrobatics check on the jump.
What do you add to acrobatics already?
Oh,
While she's doing that, click. The warehouse is long.
ooh, +7.
You're kind of moving at a good pace, but trying to remain silent. When you hear the sound of combat ringing out on the other side,
That stealth is gone.
you take out into a run.
Into a run, and if I can, how quickly am I able to get to that opposite corner where I can turn around and see Dauber?
We're going to get to that in a second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
just
gonna add
tell me
2.
what your intent is.
Please.
I want to not be running. I want to not be out of breath to do a thing.
Okay. All right. Then let's resolve Daisy.
Probably won't be until
I'm
next
going to
turn.
add
You're
2.
going to be out of breath.
All right, you're going to add +2 to your roll.
You're going to be fine.
You stare down. It's a good
Yeah,
lead.
Things while
yes,
running.
23.
23 total.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
That was pretty good.
You make the leap,
the Daisy.
and
And I run really fast up the stairs.
as you had trained to do,
So fast.
as you're
so
coming
fast.
as you're coming down, you gently tap a foot off of this corner, so you actually
Okay.
leap to slow
19
to slow your
Vanilla.
fall. And you land on the steps.
19.
Actually, up higher here. You land on the steps deftly.
Some half actions, yeah.
You know it when it feels right. You hit it just right.
All right, I'll run.
Yes.
All right, and you're gonna run up. That'll be the remaining part of your movement. That'll put
dang
you
it.
right there.
That's good. That's
Unless
good.
you want to burn a
Can you
half
double
action,
move?
you can do more movement.
Yeah.
What does that mean, burn a half
Oh, but you already
action?
did a +2
She
on
already
yours, so you
used
can't.
pluses,
All right.
yeah.
All right. So now let's come to you. Click. As you run around the edge, you come out into an opening. You see the pier on the opposite side here, also jutting out into the river, a second pier, and there's another building around this edge.
Yep.
So you're going to get 60 feet of movement
Well,
from here if you're sprinting.
if I sprint, it's 4 times my move speed, not 2 times, right?
No, it's double. I do double. So
Okay.
yeah, it's a double movement. So you're gonna get full 60 feet
Great.
of movement there, and you see the building is longer than. There's like a building stacked behind the warehouse.
Are there no alleyways that cut in there?
You can't see yet, but from this angle, it doesn't look like you can see here. You don't know what's on the other side of this.
All right. Well, I'm going a long way then.
So you're breathing heavily. So clearly, I'll give you bird's eye there.
Does that not cut through right there?
Oh,
no, it doesn't.
You don't know yet. You don't know yet. But you can see here. They're on the other side of this
Yeah, I
building.
see now.
You'll be okay.
Okay.
It'll be fun.
All right. Now
I was
You'll
not.
get here
I was.
eventually.
I was not thinking that is how that building was shaped.
that's what happens. You run into blindness.
It's okay. I will flank the crap out of him though.
Yeah, he's not going to see you coming.
Gristle screams and bears her axe down upon
My
you. I'm
armor
gonna use.
class is higher now.
Okay. All right. What is your armor class?
Now you have
It's a
actually good armor.
15 because I have armor.
It's a
basically.
15
Yes.
on the. All right, and I'm gonna go see if I think I have that on this screen. Let me. Did I put the? I might not have put them on here. Oh, I'll do that later. Actually, you know what? I think I can do it real quick. So as I'm doing this, click. Tell me what you're thinking as you're rushing around this building and you hear the sounds of combat. What's racing through your mind?
Click's mind is filled with excitement and joy. He is ready to put a beating down on people who have well earned it, and that is
Hear, hear.
It's blood thumping in his ears. It's a feeling in his hands that he doesn't gripping anything yet, but he feels as if the tool of his vengeance is in his hand and he's ready to move.
Very nice, very nice. Daisy, as you land safely, of course, you feel the. You feel the joy of the movement and the successful landing. But what else are you thinking as you land here?
Well, it has been a good few days before she's been able
doesn't care
to
about her. Not gonna try. Yeah.
seek vengeance on anybody,
Yeah.
so she's
very
excited. But she wants to do it smartly.
Surrender.
Okay.
So
Sure, what actually
she knows that whatever she does has to be done not rashly.
Okay.
So she wants to sneak up this building with the best vantage point to do the best damage possible.
Yes, ma'am.
We love it.
Okay.
Ma'am.
All right. As you're doing that,
Never let them see you coming.
I could use Tailspire, but I think I have another one-click dice roller that I have here, so I'm going to let the audience see the dice roll. I think this should work.
I don't like it when you do this. Why don't you just do it over there?
Yeah. The computer
Do it over there.
It's the roll nat 20 button.
And... Oh, it was almost an 18 and it turned to a 4.
That's probably gonna miss.
Yes, that misses. So it's actually
rolls
she had
it on
a good
stream.
bead. What's that?
It rolls it on the stream.
Yeah, huh?
That's so cool.
You had a good.
Only on the street?
It went away.
You had a good bead on it. She had a good bead on you, but your blows jostled her so hard as a chunk of her flesh flies off. She grunts and her blow goes wide.
I kind of like pivot out and like as she comes down and is next to my face, I like lean into her ear and I say, "Nice try," and like kind of go back to strike again whenever it's my turn. But I know there's a lot of other
All right,
people in the initiative.
as you say this, I'm gonna kill you. And she says a bad word.
Bad word. Say it in Orcish.
All right. Oh man,
Slink.
sweet nothings.
Slink takes 3 steps and leaps. You
Legos do not kill her.
You see this,
Take
Mila,
3 steps.
as he flies through the air. His cloak is guttering in the wind.
Guttering.
And there are a pair, not a single, but a pair of blades in his hands as he comes right down on top of Dahlia.
No!
The first roll is...
I don't like it when you do this.
That is a hit.
If they're no low enough level, two-handed fighting is not very good.
No,
Yeah.
but I don't like it when he does the dice up there.
And
Makes
the
me feel bad.
The
I don't like
second
it.
roll is a miss. All right.
Oh, thank goodness.
You feel a thud on your back.
That's right.
And the longsword slices down. And you take
It's a longsword?
Two-handed.
longsword and a dagger.
Oh,
on the other
okay.
hand.
One on each.
You take 6 points of damage. Oh, no, wait. Actually, the falling damage, that's extra. So you take 8 points of damage. You feel the blade bite into your shoulder and drag down the back.
Oh.
Scrapes against the breastplate that you have from Rashid through the leather right on the shoulder. You feel it biting
Not the
into
leather.
muscle.
I made that part.
And
did.
with that, now we go to initiative.
Still you.
No,
Still you. All
I
you.
don't
All
like
All right,
it.
hashtag BlueBoxRPG
Don't
in the
make
chat.
me
We're going to go
roll,
ahead and do our
John.
first giveaway
Remember,
here,
you
which
can
is going to
donate to
be
increase our initiative.
the TLG gift card. I have a 3 on the die.
Oh.
All right.
No!
Oh, hey, Garrett.
Hashtag BlueBox. I'll give you 5 more seconds and I'm going to roll it. $10 gift card to Trollord Games. 4, 3, 2, 1. People are still adding. I'll go
I've been here
5.
the whole time.
4, 3. People are still. I'll give you a second. 4, 3, 2. How many times are you gonna do that, Rachel? 2.
She misspelled it the first time.
1, and the winner is Keith.
Hey.
You got it, Keith. All right.
Keith win it
Roger
once
is
as well
the
already.
winner. Yeah, he's
Are you
been.
mad?
No, it's just funny that
He's
he's...
killing it.
The,
He gets
the,
all
the
the
luck
money.
seems to go
Gets all the
in
luck.
Keith deserves
interesting.
it.
That's true.
Yes, absolutely. All right, and then I'm going to. I saw
the
the
next.
other day there's a way to clear this out, and I'm not seeing it now, so I'm just going to refresh it again. Hang on here. Keyword, and now I'll show you what the grand prize giveaway is today.
Stop being nervous.
All right, start typing again if you didn't win then. Hashtag BlueBoxRPG in the
therapy
chat
about
again, and I'll show
see
you
a
what the
Star
second.
Wars.
So the second our giveaway today is this gorgeous Lightning Source reprint. This is module B3 from the original old school D&D stuff. This is the
B3.
Palace of the Silver
Calling
Princess.
B3.
Palace of the Silver Princess is a fun module. This is from Lightning Source, so it is a reprint, but it is a glorious
Your level
reprint
plus your charisma.
done with color map insert on the inside here, full color glossy cover. Dungeon on the back, which is also in glossy blue. This is the old school D&D stuff that you can get here at Blue Box. Thank you, Absalom. We'll do that giveaway here in just a few minutes.
We'll take it.
All right, Dahlia, Gristle, grunts. And now we also are employing melee benefits. You get +1 to hit if there are 2 people attacking the same target. If there are 3 or more people attacking the same target, those people all get a +2 to hit because there's just fewer places for someone
and flanking
to move.
causes flat-footing.
And flanking is always flat-footed. You lose your AC bonus or any shield bonus.
I have uncanny dodge. Does that?
So uncanny dodge.
Yeah, that's actually good.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't be flanked in that case, but
Yeah.
you would still have the +1. All right. So first of all, Gristle.
I'm
grunts,
learning about the game, guys.
raging. Ah!
She's easier to hit
And-
now.
Ugh. Nope.
Bad
That's
job,
that's
Gristle.
another miss.
Whistle.
Gristle whistles with her first blow, but
already
then right behind her is
Slink.
Slink, and Slink's blades sing in the night.
More like slunk.
I
I don't know that one.
And yeah, that didn't work.
Didn't work.
Sorry, Thomas. And that is a hit with his first blow, and then on his second
yeah,
blow.
Gristle.
I don't like the delay.
Oh, the nat 20.
This is why I don't like it when you do this.
Like that.
Well,
We can't see it until so long after.
well, you never get to see my die roll when I do them here.
You could show it to
He
us.
just wants
Are
us
you doing
dead.
it again to confirm?
You just want to
Yes,
kill
I'll do it again
us.
to
Yes, to
confirm.
confirm.
All right, so
Don't confirm.
we Gristle missiles. We have the first hit, and then we have the second hit. Let's roll damage on the first hit
first
with the
one did
long
hit?
sword. Yes.
Did hit?
Yes, it did.
Oh no! I'm sorry. The first one
The
missed.
first one did, it was
yeah,
a
first one
15.
missed. My bad.
Yeah, it was
All right, so
only
then I
20.
need to resolve the critical. Is it a critical? Here we go.
Come on. Is it?
That is a critical hit.
You. I mean,
All
this
right.
stinks.
Now, should I roll the percentile dice?
Can you do it physically?
Okay.
you give us one?
You guys think I fudge
No,
dice? Do you
don't
think I
touch
fudge
that one.
dice? No, I don't.
You
fudge
get to
dice.
have your own dice over there.
Here we go. Rolling the percentile dice. Oh, this
you
is
have a
so
percentile
scary.
Why do you
dice,
do
but
this to me? This is the second time I've gotten nat 20.
Why would you want a 66?
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh, that's
so
right.
mean.
I'm sorry.
Not nice.
Me, I'm just trying
Here we
my
go.
best. I'm
On
so
the
nervous.
percentile dice,
Yeah,
You're
the
supposed to take
DM
these
rolls.
but there's only so much I can take.
Oh, not too bad. A 25.
Hits. Great.
Okay.
Great.
Fine. I'll take
Okay,
that.
so the
double damage
25
probably?
is going to give me times 3. Do you have a shield?
Times 3.
You don't have a shield, no.
Let me
A 25
check.
with
I
times
don't
3?
think I think I have a two-handed weapon, so I can't have a
Yeah,
shield,
that's right.
right?
It's
That's
probably
right.
a specific hit somewhere.
Well, no, these are the tables I use for crits. Yeah, crit 25 or times 3.
I'm just curious about the shield.
Yeah, well, if
aspect.
she would have had a shield, it would have been destroyed. But she doesn't carry a shield.
Well,
so
good
without
news I didn't
shield,
have
it'll
one.
just
No,
add.
It wasn't mine.
Why
It'll
protect
add
yourself when you can hurt
some
more?
additional
Why?
damage.
Why worry about
so
that
you
when I
take
can just hurt?
ouch. So as Slink throws the first blow at you, you bat it, and then the second one comes. You feel a dagger slip right underneath your armpit. You take 14 points of damage. It sinks
Still
to
fine.
the hilt.
Still
It's no
fine.
26.
Yep, that's true.
And that's when
By my count, we're still in the lead.
Yep.
Oh no.
The freaking halfling.
no, this is not the half.
gnome.
Is it the gnome?
This is the gnome.
I was right.
Can you be nice?
The gnome. Let's see. Can anybody see that? No one can see this.
Oh my god.
I'm not looking back like
the
that.
audience
so.
is the only one that knows
Finn?
it.
Finn
He.
He has like a crazy perception, right?
He does.
The gnome climbs on top of the banister, kind of nonchalantly sets his pipe down on the banister, taps it a bit to get the ash, which glistens in the night, reaches inside his cloak, and pulls out a glass flask. As he pulls
alchemist.
out the glass flask,
Can
he
I see
takes it-
anything, please?
No, you're on the building on the opposite side.
Oh my gosh.
And he chucks it 1 to 3 toward Mila, 4 to 6 toward Dahlia. Mila's the closer one,
This-
and it is Dahlia. They're all focused on Dahlia.
That might
I'm
be
the
a good
bell
thing.
of the
That might be a
ball.
good
The
thing.
bell of the ball. All right.
Wait, so
Now-
he's
No,
throwing
I have
it
a plan. I have a plan.
at 3 people.
He is. Yes, he's throwing it in a group. Exactly.
I need to
So this
kill
is
a gnome.
Yes.
that's a hit.
Crap.
Is it gonna hit?
All right. So you see Mila from your periphery. You see a piece of glass go past you. It hits Dahlia's back. As it hits Dahlia in the back, there is a sudden arcing of electricity that grows across her back. And Dahlia takes 9 points of electric damage.
I'm still up.
You feel
my
it bursting
gosh.
from behind you. And
Barbarians.
we're going to go to you next now, Dahlia. You have these
Blam.
2 on either side of you.
I mean, I think I'll probably just focus fire. Like, Gristle's looking down bad, yeah?
Gristle looks, I mean, not hanging by a thread bad, but you definitely
You have
hurt
enough
her.
to do 2 hits.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna use a half action and
Okay,
her
another
again.
one.
and then after that like lightning hit, I think like Dahlia kind of like just sort of tossles and like you watch some of like the
Plus one
wounds kind of
healing.
start to heal again. So
Okay.
I
So
Fast
plus 2
healing.
healing. Sorry.
yeah.
Very nice. From the
I'm up
Amdura,
a little
Actually
bit.
3 now.
you feel the
Yeah.
gentle healing of
I do.
Leheze, the Dawnbringer.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll for 2 hits on Gristle.
Okay, roll to hit.
That's a 6 and a 5 plus 6 to each, so not great.
12 and an 11? It's not,
Yeah,
no,
12
it's not,
and
It's
11.
not plus 6. It's got to be higher.
Oh no, it's plus 8. Let me check.
Look
What's
at
the total?
Yeah, plus 8.
So total is a 14 and a no.
13.
Those both
14
miss.
and 13.
She's
is
timed
bad.
you a little bit better now, and she dodges.
I have
both
somebody on
blows.
my back that might be throwing off my balance a little bit.
Yeah, you're well, and as you were swinging is when you felt that jolt of electricity, and your muscles are still spasming a bit from that jolt that came through. You don't have full control of them. Mila, you see this. Suddenly there is blood and smoke coming from Dahlia's back. What do you do?
She first of all yells no, and as she does,
got
this like bright light from the necklace, like the necklace glows and then shoots down her arm onto Dahlia, and as she does, it's a shield that kind of encompasses her in light. And
Okay.
you now have a +2 to your AC.
Shield of Faith.
And then I'm gonna spend my 7 to get another half action.
adjusted.
And with that same hand still on her, I'm gonna pump more healing into her using my Divine Touch, which
Okay,
isn't a spell.
very nice.
So you have +2 to that,
Oh.
as well as
Did I do it?
The healing
Oh yeah,
power,
plus 17.
the Dawnbringer flowing through your fingertips.
How did you... You didn't even do anything. What? Oh, I see it.
is it just 1d6? Does it
Ah!
have anything?
And you got how much healing?
I'm trying to find it because I know it's 1d6. Is it plus anything though? It doesn't look like it. 3.
Well, it's 1d6 for every 2 Amdura levels you have.
Yes.
Oh, so, yep.
So
Wait,
it's still
but it was
1d6.
4, it would
It
be
was
2.
3 plus 2, right?
I don't think it's plus
Oh,
anything.
okay.
I-
Alright.
It's just
from
the raw
what-
dice.
It could
Okay.
be. Who knows?
All right, you got 3 points of healing.
Great. I'll take it.
Not it was
It's nothing. It's not nothing.
It was
not-
It's
really
absolutely
just
not nothing.
It was just sort of the first rays of dawn that were brought by the dawn
yeah,
in this case.
Hey, I'll take a bit of
Yeah.
I'll take a bit of Dawn.
There's, you know, most of it was into the shield, you know.
There were lower numbers on the d6 she could have rolled.
Yeah,
There are.
absolutely.
That's true.
Okay, Daisy Bell,
Yes.
you
We're going to flank the crap out of these
you
guys.
see here, you are against the wall here. You can leap up and get atop this building. Is that
Oh,
your
well,
plan?
that is what that is
Okay,
my
go
plan.
ahead. Go ahead and make your climb check.
Oh,
That's 20
Use some
feet.
pluses if you need to.
And
You're good at climbing. Don't
think
throw
I
the
just-
dice if you roll bad.
I really want to save my 10.
Okay, roll.
9.
Not bad.
That's fine.
9
That's fine.
plus some stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a difficult climb for
Okay.
you.
Plus 2
Tap,
to
tap, tap, boom.
Yep.
You're up on top. That's 20 feet of movement. You have moving quickly. You're not going to get the full 60 because you're climbing and moving
Oh
on
my gosh,
uneven
this
ground.
is taking too long. My friends
But-
are gonna die before I get up there.
But you can't. So you run across here. You still got some movement left. You can come up on this peak here. There. So let me show
So do I
You can
hear
slide
the
down
this
right
sound?
peak. They're here.
Okay.
They're here. Or you can
Yeah, you
slip
can slide down there.
between these two, or you can go down off this building, which is
can
lower.
also- use a
Well,
plus
if I
7 to get a
come
half move if you
down,
want.
where does that take me?
Well, I mean, you can't be certain because you can't see it, but you think it would put you right behind where they were talking to Dauber. It would put you behind where they were fighting, as best you can tell.
I would be on the ground.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't know if there's anything else. There might have been an awning. You can't really remember. You're not. I mean, again, you don't know what's over those. What you can see ahead of you. You see 2 thatched roofs. One is about 10
need
feet
it.
up, silhouetted against the night sky. The gentle snowfall. The other one you're on.
I want to go on the building because I do have a plan
What does on the building mean?
Forward.
You want to go up on this?
Up, yes.
Okay, so you're going to climb further up.
Is that going to take too long?
Well, that'll take the rest of your round if you want to do that. I mean, that's a lot of movement in one round.
Oh. I really wanted to jump on top of somebody.
You might
could
be able to
still
do that
do
if
it
you
from
slide
there.
down. Yeah, and then leap.
If I slide down there, I can? Will it take...
You don't
Maybe.
know
Oh.
where exactly that's going to land in the
You
alley.
might be able to.
Well, can I see?
So you're gonna okay. So if you're gonna creep forward and peek, that will be your round. You rush forward, you look, and you can see here that the wagon is there. The fight is happening
yeah.
here. So you are just behind them.
And she could see Dauber behind the door, right? Hiding on that wagon.
Yes,
He kinda, like, wrapped himself in the tarp.
You got a clear view of Dauber here.
Okay.
And let's see. No, you cannot see Click. Click is here, running. We'll get to
You
him in a
can
second.
use a half move to double your
We're like,
It's like
we'll get there!
we've all done this thing, right? That he's like
Yeah.
in life, we've all like gone
Yeah.
around a corner thinking we knew how to get somewhere,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
there's
I
another
know what this
building
building
away, and
shaped
it just
like.
goes- yeah, exactly.
Where am I?
Yeah.
The 7 plus 1s. That means that you.
You know, the docks were
Theoretically
not
should
an
be
area
able
that
to
David
walk
frequented all that often, and so
I can I can take 7 plus 1s?
Yes,
To
do
do- As a
half
double.
action?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
to move again.
To move and.
Could I jump on Dauber?
oh yeah, I mean it's dangerous. You definitely. I mean,
I'm doing it.
Just throw your weight on.
all I
them.
had to say is dangerous, and she was on it, right? So let's see what your distance is there. Let's see, chatters, in the post. Do you
Give me
think,
some plus 1s.
Can we-
I need advantages.
Amanda, can we put up a poll? Should Daisy jump?
Yes.
All right, the distance
Do a
here.
flip.
Holy smokes!
Well, to be fair, that is the what is that called? That's the hypotenuse.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. So the drop.
The lateral distance is only about 20 feet.
Yeah, the lateral distance. No, the lateral distance.
I'm a ninja,
here
for crying
is-
You're still
out
going
loud.
down a bit. though.
Yeah, I am.
If you look at the squares, it's about 5
I
squares.
need some advantages,
No,
people.
so you can't. So
From the base of the building.
Yeah, so this is completely lateral here. So it's. Wait, am I lateral? Hang on, let me go.
I don't think you
let me,
are.
Let me angle this a little bit better. There we go. So now, yeah, it's about 40. It's about 40 feet, and so you got about a 30-foot drop. You can make that jump.
Cues
but
Van
it's
Halen.
a dangerous. It's a
Yeah.
dangerous jump.
Kai Hawkeye has the
Would
right
it put
idea.
her within 30 feet of
Well,
us?
might
What's
as well
that?
jump.
Would it put her within 30
Oh,
feet?
definitely yes.
Okay.
But you.
Once she enters, she gets 1 health point back.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Not
so
that she needed it,
chat,
but-
you have a couple more minutes left. All right. So Daisy Bell, as
I mean,
you come,
everyone's saying jump.
Daisy Bell, as you come running around the corner.
I need some advantages,
I mean,
man.
you're gonna have to like at some point you'd have to jump, right? You can't.
So
just
I
kinda
have to use
slide
7
down.
of these plus 1s.
I mean, it's a run.
Yeah, you use 7 of the plus 1s to give yourself that additional half action to be able to get down there, and that
And
wouldn't
Renrep
affect
did just
be
give
an
you
attack.
5 more plus 1s.
Heck yeah.
Oh, thank you, Tracy.
Let's go. Absolutely. Well needed.
Incredible.
Much needed.
Okay, so
Let
then
it never be said. What do you do?
can I use 2 dice to make this jump?
No, if you're going to use the half action, then that's all you
It's
can
just
do
one
this
dice.
round. You can't apply an advantage to it.
Oh no!
All right, the chat has said, yeah, it's definite. So 6 with the heck yes, 3 with the yes. Only 2 people said no.
I listen to the people. Let's go.
All right.
There wasn't a poll. It was
Vox
just
Populi.
a general chat. Oh wait, yeah, I should Daisy
never
jump.
loaded.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! 18.
18 on the
got
die.
it.
Dice, yeah.
Natural.
And your
And
acro-
oh, wait a minute! And I have my daggers in my hand.
Yeah, you do.
Midair.
All right. So Daisy
Oh,
leaps
sorry, the camera.
off
My
the edge.
skirts flowing in the wind.
Hair, skirt goes up.
She's wearing trousers for modesty.
leotard on.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
you
Yes,
never
ma'am.
told me you tied off your skirt like you normally do. So.
She's still got the leotard on.
Her outfit in canon has little like modesty pants
That's right, she's got the
underneath.
modesty
Yes, I
pants
got. I've
underneath.
always got my cat suit on.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You
She
leap.
blocks out the moon for a minute.
No.
Yes, actually, and
I need to draw that.
Darkness prevails over dark.
Mila and
gosh.
Mila and Dahlia, you both see this. You see, you hear nothing. It's silence. just the skirts fluttering in the wind.
Oh my God.
The hair pointing skyward now as she comes down, and the glint of daggers in the moonlight. I'm going to let you roll 2 times, 2 d20s.
Yes, Jenny.
Now, this is going to be a -4 to hit, but it will be automatically double damage on any hit with the force
Oh my gosh, you better
of
behave.
this jump coming
Precious
down.
dice. Come
Yeah.
on. Come on. No, what is that?
I don't know. I can't see.
That is not a good roll.
6, but you got an 18.
Is that an
minus-
18? That's
Is
an
that not
8.
the
18
dice
minus
No,
4 plus
this
your
is a-
attack. What's your attack?
8.
What's your attack?
Open up your character sheet. What's your plus to
I
attack?
don't know. I'm very sad.
It's okay. He probably doesn't have a bunch of armor.
What
He's just like a guy.
I need to know your rolls.
Okay, I'm getting there.
She's getting her pluses together.
What am I looking for?
Your weapon.
Scroll down to attacks.
On your main character sheet. Go to the
Yeah.
first page.
Oh,
clearly-
there we go. Plus.
Because clearly he's caught by surprise. He's flat-footed. You're flanking.
Well, I got my 0.
No, that can't be right.
Because, well, it's plus
D4 plus
right?
1.
Let me
no,
see
I
your
know
phone.
you're to hit. What's your to hit roll?
I don't know.
me see your phone.
I'm flummoxed.
Okay, 1 second. She's
It does say-
flummoxed.
it does say plus
All
one,
right.
though.
Oh, that's because she's. Or you're two-handing. but
Yes.
In this case, you would only be making the one attack with
Yeah.
the dagger. So here, let me see this. 1 second. Sorry, everyone.
Sorry, I'm terrible with this. All I know.
Jenny gets flustered when she's stressed. It's true. Hashtag Blue Box
Hard not
RPG.
to.
We all do. Listen, if you play D&D at a table,
I'm just good at flourishy
Oh, I love it,
flourishes.
Robert. I love it, Robert. She that serves honeysuckle tea in the night.
You get a +2 to your attack roll.
Plus 2.
Because you don't have weapon finesse yet.
All right, so what was the total?
I don't know.
Did you roll a
what
hit?
It was
Yes.
8 and 6. And
So a
then
10.
6.
So a 10.
A total of 10.
He's
On
flat-footed.
an unsuspecting.
incredible.
He's
That actually
unsuspected.
hits. That does hit.
Oh!
Yes.
Let's
Hey,
go.
Because
now.
you're flanking, you're surprising, and
Hey!
roll
roll
damage.
some, roll some damage.
Oh, that's okay.
She yells honeysuckle.
All right, that's a D4, right?
Yes.
Come on. 3?
I love it.
Yeah.
Take
3.
All right, so double that 6. And do you have a strength bonus?
Yes.
I think I do.
So you add your
should have a
strength
little bit
You
bonus.
have a plus. You have
Well,
plus.
plus 1.
So
So
7 points of damage.
Pretty good.
You come down, boom! You land on him. He's gonna have to make. Oh yeah, he collapses to the ground.
And I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding.
Oh, yeah.
Something.
Yes,
well,
that's right.
did you do sneak attack damage? Would she have gotten sneak attack on that?
yeah, I hope so.
Oh yeah, this is definitely.
Then roll
sneak
an extra
attack.
d6.
Yeah, roll an extra d6.
Oh my
And he takes
gosh.
1 bleed damage. He's bleeding.
Oh, we are gonna have to heal him though if you kill him.
No!
What do
Yes,
you mean?
we
don't
have
want
to get
this guy
information
dead.
from him.
Oh.
You know
3.
this. We talked about
3
this.
more points. You bury this dagger to the hilt. You feel like clink. The handle of it hits bone,
Nice.
right on his scapula. You felt it scrape along the side of the back. You're guessing you must have missed his spine by that
Oh
much.
my God.
Ah! He
Yeah,
lets out a
scream!
cry
You're gonna be screaming
as
more,
you let
and I grab him.
Now, as we come to Click, Click, running around the edge of the building. Click, you get your full 60 feet. I'll give you the 70. You come around the corner, and to your dismay, it's another building.
How many 7 to do 30 more feet?
All right, so where are you going to go with it?
Keep going. I know generally where they are. I'm just gonna keep going to the left.
And you can probably hear the sounds of a
wait.
woman
You're gonna
jumping
run.
from
So
a
you're
roof.
gonna run this. Whoops, wrong one.
A full sphere.
You're gonna run toward that corner.
From
Here?
Yes. What, John? Why am I so far away?
Look,
You went around the building
No
the
way.
long
It's
way.
literally just an alleyway. Well, okay, but I'm. Something needs to be retconned.
Make a perception
There's
check.
no way I wouldn't have not been able to see that it's just an alleyway that leads to a
No,
building
because you
at
were
the back.
you were way over here with this low angle. This is all you saw.
But if we came up from that back side,
no, you came up from here. And
Exactly.
You
I
can't,
would've-
no, you can't see what's you can't see what's there.
I'm gonna dive through the building.
Roll perception.
break into the building.
Find a
Perception,
door.
roll perception.
Oh my goodness.
Poor Click.
12.
12 a total.
Yeah, John.
In the panic of your run,
Oh no.
just gonna do a big loop.
You could also, couldn't you just like shoot up to the roof and then climb on and drop?
I don't.
You do notice
Am I aware-
there's actually a gap here between that building around the corner.
Oh my gosh!
You couldn't see it when you first came around the corner,
I
but
do a
there
Looney
is,
Tunes style skirt.
and you'll be through there next round.
Okay.
That concludes.
Can I
Quick
do
Shot.
something with my voice?
A free action? Yes, you may.
As I realize I'm coming around to a point where they would be able to hear me, I begin loudly whistling.
No.
Come on.
You cannot whistle the way
right.
you're breathing right now.
Yep, I agree.
You could yell.
That's why I
you could
asked if I
scream.
had a moment to pause.
No,
but-
you can yell. You can let out a cry. You cannot whistle with the how hard you're
I
breathing.
whistle while I run.
All right.
I guess that's my turn.
And it is initiative.
It's initiative.
Here we go.
Yeah, probably.
Or could it maybe
You were
me? We just
Daisy.
go, we just
Since
go
you're
in-
not here?
we just
Yeah,
go
Poor
in order.
click. Poor
you're
out of
here.
breath click. Some days. Oh, very nice, Robert. Some days things just don't click for David. DM has a 4 on the die.
Yeah, you can have it if you want it.
So what?
Oh my goodness.
tell him.
Ah, all right.
He can just have it. I'll give it to him. I'm being kind.
All right.
course,
I'm gonna
naturally.
use. I'm gonna use advantage on this, so take away 5 of my +1s. Thank you to the Mad Chatter.
Can I do disadvantage on
my
you with
hand.
my
No,
pluses? Can
we
I
used to
do that?
We used to do that. We don't do that anymore.
Gosh,
Oh, I
darn it.
forgot
No
we
blood in my
did.
hand.
That was fun.
As Gristle, bleeding badly, I say, and she swings again.
How
fail?
do swift actions work?
You just
That is another
you
hit.
get one every turn.
Come on. Stop using the computer
it like
because
a
it's for
reaction?
the
No.
DM.
yeah, I don't
No,
like
it's not.
it.
That is
for
yeah,
the
Yes,
DM.
it is.
It is not. It's just
You
a.
know it.
So this is
Oh,
swift, so it'd be
okay.
on my
Is that a
turn, I'd
7
have
or
to
a
do it,
1?
but it'd
Probably
just
a
be
1.
casting
That is a
spell.
7.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to see on these dice, but yeah. So, all right,
It is.
plus
So it's actually
11 points of damage.
I am just down.
That was all
Hey,
not dead.
Yeah.
And you
you're still
hear
fast healing from
Dahlia
her.
sigh
Oh
Yeah.
wait, did you get your fast healing this round?
as she hits the
no,
ground.
I
until our
didn't.
turn.
Yeah, not until my turn.
Dahlia sighs
well,
as she hits the ground.
Let me look into that. Hold
I'm also
on.
gonna look into it real quick.
Oh!
Give me a second.
Now this is simultaneous actions.
Does fast healing happen at the top of
Hey.
everyone's round or at the top of
Yeah,
our
it would happen
turn?
at the top of the round.
Okay,
yes.
then I'm still up.
Oh,
Let's go.
all right. So you are
Just
dangling by the
Yeah.
proverbial thread. And now let's see if
Got
Slink
3 points left.
Slink.
Slink. So he would have heard the thud behind him. So he has 3 options here. He can remain engaged with Dahlia.
I mean, you would have heard Dauber
I'm going to call that a
scream in
1 to
pain.
3. I'm going to call it a 4 that he would move to Mila. That would be the least likely thing. A 5 to 6, he's going to go try to help Dauber, who he serves and works for. Yeah.
I also have dipped all my weapons in Nightshade.
You did tell me that.
Yes, I did.
You did tell me that. Correct. All right. And
Oh, good.
he remains engaged on Dahlia. Of course he does. All right. 2 blows. The first swing.
But you
The
have
long sword.
I have 17 armor class right now, by the way.
17 plus-
Does that make a difference for
Yeah, it does. Absolutely.
for
for
Gracie
Oh, no,
too?
no, no,
Okay,
no,
she had.
no, yeah.
rolled a
The set, she
17.
rolled a 17 with
Okay,
all of her
yeah, yeah.
bonuses, yeah.
Got it.
Plus ones, Batman.
All right, so the long sword misses. You stagger back. The timing of the blow, the second one, but that's his offhand -4 plus.
Oh no.
That is still a hit. So the dagger,
I mean, it's gonna.
Yeah.
3 points of damage.
Yeah, that's just enough to take me down.
He steps forward
You'll get
and
back up.
slips it in. Here you go, pigeon. And whoosh, Dahlia hits the ground.
No, not +3.
The other way
no.
around.
Stop.
The
Stop.
gnome,
Oh, that idiot.
I mean, he would have seen Dauber and Daisy on top of him.
Daisy. Got daisied.
he sighs.
on the ground.
And let's see the distance there.
I need it to live.
And yes, 70, that's too long a throw. He's going to throw it at, let's see, 1 to
Mila.
3. He would have stayed with Dahlia because it's all simultaneous action, so he would still throw it. Or 4 to 6, it's Mila. It is Mila. All right, so he throws another glass vial.
I like that you're.
And that is a hit. Mila,
resistance
as this strikes you, you feel suddenly frost
What are your resistances?
bursts over your body. Cold and chill goes all over you.
The trait that changed it?
And you take 7 points of frost damage.
I'm looking frosty.
It's already doing it. You just.
And now we go to you, Mila.
at my total.
Mila, you see Dahlia fall in front of you. Thank you, everyone. Mad Chatters. Hashtag BlueBoxRPG to be entered into our giveaway here for this gorgeous book. The Palace of Silver Princess. This is B3 Lightning Source reprint of the old school D&D modules. It's got full color covers. It's got the blue dungeons in the back. It's
I'm
a
ready.
really, really cool module.
I have a
We'll be
plan.
giving that away. Hashtag BlueBoxRPG in
Got
the
a
chat.
plan.
Okay. Mila, what do you do?
My eyes have not left Dahlia really, other than to look over at this moon getting blocked out and her. Oh, that was wild. She still maintaining that hand on her, saying, "Come on, you have to come back. Come on!" And she's gonna cast Cure Wounds,
Cure light wounds.
Cure Light Wounds, which is
My wounds are all pretty
D8
light.
plus
I'm
11.
fine.
a D8 plus 2, 4 healing.
I'll take it.
And then I'm gonna use another 7
Back
of
up.
my things to do another healing with Divine Touch.
Okay, pulling another half action. That's another
Yes.
-7 to a
I also
plus
have
one.
a healing potion too, and I think you do too.
And wait a minute, wait. So
Is
I
that
need to
a
clarify
full?
this. So
Yes.
for the purposes of spell casting, the half actions do act differently. You won't be able to cast any spell at all.
Is
Not
it?
a s-
However, you're using your Omdura ability,
Yes.
but even if you weren't, for a cleric, a basic heal spell would be one that would be able to cast twice in a
sweet.
round using the half action.
Does take up spell
So,
slots,
so
but-
Would I be able to cast 2 Cure
Cure
Light
Light
Wounds?
Wounds?
you could cast a second cure. Oh no, I'm sorry. You can't do that till 3rd level. At 3rd level, you'll be able to use a half
Okay,
action to
cool.
cast 2.
Then, for now,
Yes.
a flat
so
D6.
use your Omdura ability.
6?
6.
Yeah, nice.
6.
That's 10 HP.
Okay,
baby.
That
outstanding.
is 10 HP.
All right. So
I'm still standing.
so you
No,
you go
technically
down,
not.
but you as
I am
you
on the
feel
ground.
the blood seeping from you. You feel the touch of Lehezi, and you do feel your eyes flutter back open. But of course, you will not be up until the following round. But
winning?
now we go to you, Daisy Bell.
Okay, all right.
Daisy Bell, first of all, I'm giving you inspiration for this
Yeah.
move that you have made here. This was a gorgeous move.
Very good.
So that means
Thank
you can
you.
add a
I don't think you can. I
1d4
think
to
so
any
much.
die roll that you want to.
So you can take a 5 foot step.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
And Dauber is pinned beneath your form, bleeding. What do you do?
Well, they don't want me to kill him, so I'm not going to do that.
I'm so sorry. Can I take my 5-foot step to try and cover Dahlia from the gnome?
Yes.
Okay.
Further back.
Okay, absolutely. So you're gonna kind of so you
Do I see the gnome?
Hang on.
Not
Well,
yet, I
no,
don't
no.
know.
I mean, you got to imagine what you just did. You flurry down. You're thunking. There's chaos. There's blood.
You see a massive
splattering.
orc though.
Yeah. And so Mila, you're here. You're gonna step right in front of Dahlia, so you are now in the path of the gnome. And for the chat, just in case you can't see it there, I'll make it easy for the chatters. So this is where the gnome, he's standing atop this banister here, throwing down his
precarious
potions.
of him.
And this is where Mila, Dahlia on the ground here. Mila now stands in between as Gristle, the half-orc, looms over her, bringing her
Looking
blade.
rather bloodied, I
Okay.
would say.
And
Yeah.
actually,
Bristle's very hurt.
yeah, very hurt. 1 to 2 though. I'm gonna tell you her 1 to 2.
thought it was my turn.
Hold on, I'm just gonna tell you what her. I'm projecting her intent for the next round, because just because you fall does not mean that sentient enemy is going to stop attacking
Yeah.
you. So 1 to 2, she would continue to attack Dahlia to make sure she's dead. 4 to 6, she's gonna go after Mila next round. I'm just telling you what she'll do next round so you can see it projected. She looks like she's gonna continue to hack away at Dahlia.
Okay.
All right,
She's
yeah.
mad at me.
I
We're
know
in a
very
lover's
good
quarrel.
take, correct?
Maybe this is how she courts her lovers. Yes.
Listen, if we
I'm
get out of
into
this,
it. I wish I
I
wasn't.
have those stars on my clothes.
Wait, I
Yes,
get one
you do.
feedback.
throwing
Go on
flowers.
a date with her.
Yes, you do.
So I'm going to take one off my
Oh wait!
arm.
You had your dagger is dipped in
At work,
nightshade.
of
So
Yes,
yeah.
and all my throwing flowers are also.
All right, and
John, your
this
camera has frozen.
Oh no!
Oh,
in the most awful place, as they are often wont to do. Holy smokes! What a great look. Let's try that again.
Did someone cast Hold Person on John?
That's a good, yeah.
A good bit.
Good joke. I like it.
Let's try one more time here.
The question is, did we?
I
accidentally-
don't think because I
No,
have
it's
it.
not.
No.
I have it put
far
up
away.
there. All right, go ahead if you would. On the top of that camera, there's a power button. Just power it off and power it back on. If it's not that, we'll do one. It's that little slide right there. Okay, and then back. Okay,
trying, Dahlia.
and then
Your best. You did great.
where that Elgato is over there, unplug that and plug that back in as well. Yes. And unplug it on both sides, the USB and the H. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you got it.
There you go.
I want it roll a 12. Okay. I don't know which dice to use. This one's always been faithful.
Tech support.
All right. When you've had everything go wrong, you pretty much know what's gone wrong each time now. So I'm not boasting against the stream gods, but I've had every problem before. All right, who cast darkness on John? Exactly, Deadheart. Okay.
I'm going to use an inspiration also, but my throwing flowers are also dipped in nightshade.
Okay. All right. What are you doing?
I'm throwing at the hulky woman, the orc.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
A She-Hulk.
All right. You turn,
Advantage.
and from your
Advantage.
garments materialize these throwing stars.
Gonna throw up.
Me too. Combat makes me so shaky.
Please.
I know, especially after like so many games of just like drama, but like a different kind.
All right. Roll to hit.
You got this.
17.
That's good.
That's
Plus.
That's definitely a hit.
Definitely
Yep.
a hit.
Oh, plus I used my +4, so that's 21.
Well,
well,
All right. That is a hit. Okay.
do I have to say that before?
you only
You
get
have
to
to say
do
it
one or the
before.
other. It's
Well,
either
you
advantage
can-
or-
well,
that's-
but 17 is a.
Oh, you use advantage.
Yeah.
It's a hit.
Oh.
All right. Okay. Roll your damage.
Does she get sneak attack?
And it's dipped in nightshade.
Uh-huh.
And
And it's dipped in nightshade, and I have bleeding attack.
Yeah, and so just so for the chat to be aware, this poison that she's using, this
Yes.
nightshade, has a variable strength as Daisy Bell levels up and gains knowledge in how to distill, and how to mix, and how to prepare. So just like you would take, similar to a level up that you would have with a
told you
thief,
I
or
have
a
a
level
special
up that you
set
would
of
have with a mage.
skills.
In this case, it's a fairly weak poison,
Oh.
but it can induce slumber. And so there's a will save against slumber.
Oh, that's really
only the
good.
first time you're struck. It
Love
doesn't
that.
work every round.
That's still really
Is Dauber asleep?
And no, Dauber made his save. I rolled that
Okay.
check earlier.
I
should.
saw you
I'll
roll, but I
stab
wasn't
yeah,
sure.
that's what I was
for,
rolling
yeah.
for. Yes. So now,
It's 2d6.
yeah, you're gonna roll damage.
Or, add a d6 to that.
That was
Because you get sneak
terrible.
attack.
Oh, 7.
And then your strength bonus.
Thunk. The star.
Oh, +1, 8. 8.
8 points of damage.
Yes.
The star
Thank you.
blossoms from her back.
No, my arm. I gotta go down my arm.
Cute.
No.
From
I'm,
her
I'm saying
back?
from Gristle's back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Star
Sorry.
blossoms from Gristle's back, and as it strikes, Mila, you see her eyelids going heavy, and she wobbles in place.
Which way is she gonna fall?
We'll see in just a second. And
I bet you want her to fall one way.
Onto the little guy would be preferable.
All right.
That would be nice.
All right, Click. You appear now in the alleyway. You see all of this happen. Here's Click.
Can I have one good combat where I
Never
actually
get to see
feel
me kill people.
All
I
right,
actually feel like a hero?
Soon.
what does Click do?
I want to whistle loudly from the opposite side. As I take in a deep breath, I want to.
All right.
Man, the music did it too.
Trying to get the eyes and attention of people looking this way. As I enter in, and from my, you know what? I'll do a cool thing. Click throws his fists out, and from under his sleeves, metal plates roll out, and he grips into them, and he's wearing what's essentially metal boxing gloves on both of his hands.
Ding ding.
Which are, for those curious, cestices.
Oh my
really
Yeah.
good. and he begins just walking forward menacingly in the direction of these people, and he will clink them together loudly
As he's
to the
moving
beat of the
forward.
music as he is whistling the song that I'm certain they've heard.
All right. So you're trying to
I'm
intimidate.
trying to pull attention off of
All right.
whatever's going on in that mix.
Roll intimidation, please.
You don't want me to roll intimidation.
I think it works better than you
Got
showed
any
up late.
advantages or anything?
Is the combat music too loud, Chad? I want to know. Let me know how that sounds. It
okay,
sounds
we're
like
all
a good volume in
screaming, yeah.
here.
That's disgusting.
How does a
That's
34 do for you on a nat
A
20?
nat
A nat
20.
20.
Yes.
Somebody
34.
pees. Somebody pees right now.
This
Right.
is what I wanted. I emerge from the shadows. Moonlight hits the gloves as they clink to the music as I walk forward slowly.
Okay. All right. Roll again, please.
Oh my gosh.
I'm nervous. A 3 on my dice, but I get a plus 14.
Okay. All right.
a total of a 17.
So 17 on the second roll. Okay.
That's wild.
As Click steps forward in exactly the fashion he describes, this is the same time that you see Gristle, and 1 to 3 forward, 4 to 6. Actually, no, we'll go.
1, 2,
a
Yeah,
D8
we'll
all
go, we'll do
directions.
a
7, 8.
north, south, east, west. And finally, a roll that does not go against Dahlia. She falls, slumps over to her right, and
Into a barrel?
falls to
Into
the
the
ground.
into the barrels. Not the guy. Sad.
And falls next to you as Dahlia staggers to her feet.
Honk shoe.
Whoops, wrong one. I just put.
Way
knocked
to go,
Mila down.
Jenny. That was
sorry,
good.
sorry about that, Mila.
Saved us.
Yeah.
As Dahlia staggers from the
think you still
cobblestones
clicked on
to her
Mila.
feet, blood streaming from several wounds. And
There you go.
There we go.
If I can, as I'm standing up too, like
Uh-huh.
through almost like bared teeth smile, I'll like start like patting my leg to the beat. And I'm looking at the little guy like just staring at him with like a glee.
Okay. So let's see what happens here.
I got your back. I got your back.
Let's see
Listen,
what
I'll be
happens.
your hype man. I'm
Okay.
happy to do it.
All right. So here, first of all, Dauber. As you're looming over him,
He's pants right now.
he's at your feet. You kind of got your foot on one of his arms where you just threw the star.
Mm-hmm.
You see him look up, blood trailing from his, and when he sees Click come through the doorway, snapping his hands to the beat, you just hear him say, "Oh God, no."
Good job.
Thank you.
Good job,
see
buddy.
Slick here. Hold on.
Slink.
Slink. Sorry, Slink.
He thinks he's slick.
He ain't born slick.
Slink, his head snaps over his shoulder, and between the sound behind him and watching Gristle, who he has obviously never seen fall in combat, fall to the ground,
Fan art person.
he leaps to the side, provoking an attack of opportunity from Dahlia if you wish to take one.
Can I like?
That's good.
What's he doing?
Slink is running.
Oh, I'm gonna stab him.
Okay, yeah. Like he saw Gristle fall. He turned. His head snapped.
advantage?
As soon as he saw Click, his eyes went wide, and he dashed away. Rolled a hit.
away, dash away.
That's going to be a. You're
I'm
flanking
gonna
him,
use an advantage as well.
which is important for him because he's got a
Pretty decent
hashtag
AC.
Blue
Nat
Box
20.
RP. Oh Okay.
I'm gonna like lean over.
Roll
and-
again to confirm.
Yeah.
You can use your +1s if you want to confirm.
How many plus ones do I have left? We might as well. I'm not gonna be here next
All right,
week.
I'll
I'm not
pull up the
driving.
fan art. Oh, we got some Pat
It's
Brown's
good,
fan
it's
art.
good.
We haven't had that in a while.
I had
know.
+9. I used
It's very
advantage,
good.
so that's
That would mean you have
+4. So I'm gonna throw those 4s in there.
All right, Manda, would you
That's
let
a
Rory know
15
what
on
we've
the
done in a
dice,
few minutes?
19 total.
That is
way
a
more than
crit.
Yeah.
Roll percentile dice.
you like
as,
the big boy?
I would love the big boy. Thank
as
you.
Slick sees Click and turns to run. Slink. Sorry.
Slink.
Sees Click, turns to
Yeah,
I know
run.
the rhyme would be nice.
It would be. I should have named him that.
97.
97?
7.
It's not a joke. It's right there.
It's right there.
Okay.
Could have was almost a 1.
All right.
What's a
So
1? I mean, it's
still a crit.
I assume it's
Not a
probably just
very
double,
impressive
double
one.
damage.
All right, I'm gonna read what's on.
Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna mean to do this to this man.
All right, so this is.
Oh.
It's one of those. He turns and the sword just goes through.
Yeah, I just have him on my sword.
This is
Kebab
a
style.
level 15 crit. If you've not seen these before here, we're using
Oh my god.
these gorgeous
Oh, you're so hot.
crit
This is
tables.
nasty.
These are the. I have two sets.
I'm gonna wait to
I have
see
those from the Ever Mysterious Tim, and I
fine.
have
I
those
appreciate
from
all of it.
Blood
About it
Wild
later.
Steve. Today
Over
we're
dinner.
using the Tim crit tables.
Yeah.
They're both nasty.
I killed your friend
But
really
in
good.
this case, on
gonna love it.
It's a 15 level here.
He's not asking
and it's on
ChatGPT
that
this
body part.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I'm gonna let you read it, and then I'm gonna have you describe it. So you read it
you.
silently.
Takes him down.
Yeah.
And then so it's this one here, this
Okay.
15,
Yeah,
right where
yeah,
my
yeah.
finger is.
At least past 0 hit points.
So I think Dahlia kind of like coming up almost like beast like as she's like patting her thigh to the beat, kind of like picks up her sword, and I'm gonna do it a little reverse from the way described,
Okay.
based on my
That's
angle.
fine. Yeah. No, you do however you want.
I kind of like turn to face him and I go, oh no, I don't think so. And I swing my blade, it goes into the hip and severs the body in twain.
in half?
All the way through the other shoulder.
Hey, how's
Two
the,
pieces
how does the gnome
hit
feel?
separately.
I'm getting to the gnome in a second. And all she did, that actually
He's a
was
puzzle.
the crit was that it hit shoulder first, came down, went all the way through the body down to the hip. She went the opposite direction.
Opposite direction.
Hip first.
Yeah.
As he's turned to run, it is Dahlia, you're watching, or Daisy,
Daisy.
you're watching all of this happen. Mila, feet away from you. It's the most artistic thing you've ever seen with a weapon. This great sword fashioned by Rashid
Thank you,
has not
Rashid.
just a keen edge, it has
Wet
a
the blade.
hefty weight. Now, anyone who knows anything about combat knows even slicing a human head off is no mean feat. It is very to do what you see
Which I have
Dahlia
done before.
do. It's insane. As the blade enters, there's a thunk. And then you just hear a snick, 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 snick as each of the bones is cleaved. You are sprayed in blood and entrails
No saving that one.
across the face.
Yeah.
Was not open.
Is this
Actually,
a deep draw situation?
Roll d6. I'll tell you if your mouth is open or not. 1 to 3. Because
it's
you're
a
breathing heavily. You're in
50-50?
combat. You're speaking out. You're calling.
She's fine.
It was okay. Your mouth is open. Spray of blood.
Low would be mouth.
Yeah,
open.
low would be.
1 to 3 was her mouth was closed. 4
That's-
to 6 was
that's
her
lame
mouth
and you
was
know it.
open. You are splattered with blood and ichor, and you see.
I think my
slink
head kind of drops back and I go, oh, I'm sorry.
just drops
And
to
then
the
like
ground.
like leans back forward. Like you notice like genuine and I think like that like verdant green of her eye, like there's a glint there and like a playfulness like after that, and then like it returns like lockstep onto
Click is
Dauber.
taking lots of mental notes.
Okay.
And I start to walk towards Dauber if I have movement after this.
Yes, you do. You just, that was such an easy move, and you just
That was
stalked
easy.
toward God. And you see already, Dauber has not noticed you. His eyes are on Click. They're wide, and you see a small puddle of urine forming at Daisy Bell's feet, where Dauber's and he's just watching Click and hearing the bloodshed. The gnome,
You should probably go.
You like what you see,
Master
doll?
Gnome.
It's probably gonna be a hard morale check for him, I bet.
Okay.
Unless he's
There's
a
no way.
he's a brave one.
He's a tough gnome.
He's a brave one.
Here's what happens.
He pees immediately.
The gnome, as eyes go toward him, he stands on the edge and everything kind of goes a still quiet, and he lets out a sigh. Well, I didn't want to do this, but you should all stop where you are. I only have one charge left in my fireball wand, and I'll use it on you if I must. Drop your weapons.
Can I insight?
Yeah.
Just a stick.
Yeah.
Make your insight checks. And as you make your insight checks, that's where we're going to conclude tonight on Blue Box's session 17 of Tears of Aihrde. Thank you to all the mad chatters. Tell me what your insight checks
23.
are. 23, all right.
Mine's not great, but maybe okay. No, it's not a 23.
13, all right. Mila,
10.
all right, it makes sense that Mila would have the highest. She's right there
Yeah.
closest. All right, Mila, as you look up, you see indeed he's holding something out. But what it is you think about that, I'll tell you next week. As we end here on Blue Box tonight, thank you to all of our mad chatters. All +1s do carry over because we're still
We're
in
very
combat,
scary.
technically. As Click stands there, click clacking,
Yes.
click clacking.
So do you.
Oh, wonderful job,
MVP's
everyone.
gonna be hard.
Still time. Hashtag Blue Box RPG. Let's go straight into the stream MVP and the giveaways because we are over time tonight. We're gonna end our stream. When we end our stream, you stay right here. You don't have to raid. You don't have to move. You stay here, and your browser will go down on our stream for a second, and then Rory will come back up with Fall of Red
beautiful
Dawn
face.
right after. And let's go around stream MVP tonight. We're gonna start with. We're gonna start with you, Mila. Why should you be stream MVP?
A rare occasion.
Hashtag Blue Box RPG in the chat.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead, if
So-
you typed it, type it again just to make sure. And I'm going to pull up the fan art also.
Oh yeah, I didn't get to see it.
Mila
I got too distracted.
got
in
to
the moment.
do a lot of fun things today, such
New
as
things.
show you guys a
Meet a
little
god.
a little hint, a little sneak peek, a little show and tell of her deity.
Yay!
You guys now know,
Good stuff.
and I now know what her name is because I didn't, and now we all do, and it's great.
Yay! Lizzie.
Oh, her talks with
Is it
Finley.
great?
Finley's so fantastic, and I love him. And their conversations always make me sad and happy all at the same time. It's a.
Well, good. That's what they're
ride.
supposed to do.
And also, just keeping freaking Dahlia alive. That's been
Yeah.
stressful.
That
Yeah.
is-
I'm really a handful. I'm
That was-
quite a handful.
You took a lot.
A real rascal.
And as well,
Worth it, though.
Mila leading a couple of little conversation with Dauber, doing a little acting, a little bouncing off of each other, having a little fun time dealing with him. And then getting into combat, but we don't have to talk about that part.
I love Mila trying to buy drugs and being sly and slick about it.
You were pretty
know.
good in that scenario.
Maybe
though.
you have some stuff that could make us have a better time.
Very,
Do you have anything cooler?
very, very nice. Okay, so you will be rolling for Laszlo Lessons. Laszlo Lessons, brand new follower today.
Oh, no.
Laszlo, are you still in the chat? Let us know if you're here. Yes, you are. Now, this does not mean you've won. I want to be clear. The way we do our grand prize giveaway.
They're here.
I say that. The way we do our grand prize giveaway, there will be 4 people who will be entered in the giveaway. You are one of those 4. You will be rolled for by the player. They're going to roll a d20 on your behalf.
I got you.
If you're a sub, you get 2 d20s. So if anyone wants to help Laszlo out, you can sub them. They'll get 2 d20s. And that will be for this book. Now, next, let's go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why should Dahlia be stream MVP?
Fun Dahlia episode. We got some good light stuff at the start. A little bit of comedy. People love that.
Yes.
It's good goofs being uncomfortable with the energy that 3 people have created in a room. Has to leave, but has to also know what's happening. Some good stuff. Getting to talk with Mila and fluster her in the alley. That was
Always
great
fun.
Get a little bit of that gossip. We
Right.
love to see it. Got to talk the talk for a little bit.
Drink the proverbial tea.
Drink the proverbial tea. Had the tea earlier, had it later, and then, pretty pitched combat, some good hits, some not so good hits, one really good hit.
Yes,
cut a man
really-
fully in half.
One really, really good hit. And even when you don't hit, you're absorbing so much damage
Yeah.
that's not going to other
I
party
took a
members.
lot.
30 HP when she rages.
I do
right.
have 30 HP.
Manda, you are in the
Yay!
possible giveaway. All right,
Manda, I'll
next.
get out my frog
Why
dice for
should Click be stream MVP?
Click should be stream MVP for one. I got to show off more of my tattoos.
Yeah.
Which is really fun. We got to see a
Shirtless,
little bit
shirtless.
of interaction that maybe gave Daisy some more ideas as to what the Click David situation is, and before she entered into the room, something about "Don't worry, little pigeon, what comes next is easy for you," which maybe who knows what that means. Learn about all the tattoos. I had a lot of fun generating these tattoos, and it was especially nice to be asked what they mean. It's
Yes.
really
Yeah.
fun because they do all have very fun meeting.
Before you continue, real quick, I want to say thank you to all the chatters. Thank you even to those that lurk.
Yes.
We're going to make a push to partner here once we get on the other side of Blue Box Con, and everybody that joins us, even if you just join for a while, participate, it all helps us. And so thank you very much to everyone that's watched and lurked and supported and all of it.
77 people at the end of the day.
Yeah,
Amazing.
I mean, we've had 0 raids today. Just all organic, fantastic viewership. You guys
Think
rock.
about this. You can, for free, sit there, be entertained, and help us. Come on.
All right, go ahead, finish.
Truly.
So we got to continue that, and then some fun little pedals stuff with Daisy, which is very fun, and an idea of Click's perspective on the sanctity of life, and that it is important, and he might have learned a harsh lesson on that in the past, which is fun. We'll get into that maybe at some point.
I want to know
Backstory. It's all fun stuff, and literally the most vital member of the combat.
Yeah,
But
okay.
can we be honest? I was not expecting to have to go that far, but my entrance was
Yeah.
pretty
It was
dang
so-
well.
I mean,
It was pretty
a
good.
showman through
It
and
was
through.
pretty
And
good.
I gotta say,
All
it's
right.
probably better for you to show up later so that you're not like associated with us.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You like the throwing the gloves out, catching
Yeah,
them?
that was nice.
Hot.
Yeah, very nice. Oh, you got Sergeant
kinda
Toback.
hot.
Sergeant
Hey.
Toback, are you still in the
Coming
chat?
hot.
Let us know.
We
On
all
a scale of
gosh.
1 to 25.
Why should,
21.
as we get ready for Daisy Bell, I want to bring up again the fan art. Thank you very much,
yeah,
Pat Draws.
for your friend.
If you didn't see it earlier, check out this
Deserves it.
super
He's
fun
great.
fan art.
He's very supportive.
He used to do the same thing with Jennifer's other character, Cade.
Yeah.
Anytime Cade would take a
Cade.
ridiculous leap, be it into a dragon's maw, a kraken's maw, yes,
Yeah.
both those things happen.
Yes.
Or in this case,
And I did
off of a
survive.
35
Both times,
foot.
though, he was protected by a bubble of force from Alcott.
That's true. That is true.
I never let my Kate go unprotected.
That is
that
true.
Alcott.
But very,
Look at
very
him
cool
go.
fan art. Thank you for that, Pat. All right, why should Daisy Bell be streaming
Well,
MVP?
I do declare, the stream MVP should be me. Why? Well, I will tell you why.
She said it in
Wait.
stone.
The way you giggle after
She's so proud of herself.
I know.
Okay, we gotta hurry.
Okay. Oh, well, we'll hurry. So it started out with a little conversation between Click, because she does know there's a little something going on. She snuck up, used her sneaky skills to see that Click. David went in one closet and
See
came
a
out
naked
somebody
man.
else. I mean,
It's weird stuff, guys.
Daisy's knocked
Why is that
out.
going on?
What's that?
And then we go out into the night, and I use my skills to climb up a building. You know, I sneak around the buildings, then I make a masterful jump. And I dig a dagger deep into Dauber. Ooh.
Deep into the dark.
Jenny.
I like it, yes.
That's so good.
All right.
I've also dipped all of my weapons into Nightshade. And then I throw a throwing star. See all those little flowers on my arms are weapons. And I throw it and hit the orc,
My
Gristle,
wife.
into her somewhere, which causes her to become a weeble wobble
Which-
orc.
Into her.
And me-
Yeah.
And then me and Click, while we were on the buildings, we did a little ASL, aired sign language, on the buildings.
Aired sign language.
That's really good, and I hate that
Okay.
it's good.
All right, so
Jenny.
so we have to re-roll Sergeant Toback. I believe is not in, so
you've
we're going to
been
re-roll
holding
for
on to that joke for a
and then
while.
we're going to roll for Daisy Bell.
Is he not?
Before we, I don't
Is
think.
he done?
Before we do
I
that,
can't believe you've done
reminder:
this.
this Tuesday night, 5 o'clock. Do not miss
Don't
Greyhawk
wanna miss
Awakening
it.
Session 0 for Book 3, a peek, P-E-K, to peak, P-I-Q-U-E. We're going to show you all kinds of cool stuff. We're going to talk some important topics. We're going to introduce you to the players, a little bit about the characters, about the lore. Do not miss Tuesday night, 5 o'clock Central Time, right here on Blue Box. All right, so it was
where's
you
the
had
poll?
Sergeant Toback, right?
Amanda,
No.
are we getting the poll up?
Thomas.
The poll should go up now. Yes.
Sergeant.
All right. So you will be rolling for.
Thomas.
Thomas. You got Mike, Necromantic DM.
Mike.
All right, and then Daisy Bell.
No,
You-
I got Sergeant Toback.
no, but he's not here.
He's
Yeah,
not
he's
here.
not here. So you
So I
have.
got
You have-
Necromantic.
You have and you have 491 Phantom. Phantom, are you still here? 491. If you are
Necromantic,
still
you
here.
know I always roll great for you.
All right, and let's go around.
It's not a
Let's
joke, I was rolling.
let's roll in the order that I gave that to you. Don't leave us. When we're done, more Blue Box goodness. We'll end stream. Wait just a few seconds. You don't have to raid or move anywhere. Just leave your channel here, and Rory and Fall of Red Dawn come back up with another fantastic Blue Box story. All right, let's make our rolls.
Yes.
Everybody's a
490
sub because
Phantom.
Wayne gave a sub to our brand new follower.
So
So
sweet.
let's go ahead and start with you, Dahlia.
I'm rolling for Manda. That's a 13.
All right, 13. Let's go.
2 4s.
All right.
2 4s.
All right.
Necromantic.
Do you see that slide?
A nat 20.
Oh, Mike has a nat 20. All right,
She
and
called it. It's not my fault.
No, I did
couldn't
not.
do
I'm so
anything.
Mike,
sorry.
I
congratulations,
told you
my
necromantic. I
friend.
always roll great for
There
you.
is still
do.
time. Vote
I
for
do.
Stream MVP. They get 100 experience points for winning Stream MVP.
Really nice.
It's top right-hand corner.
Sweet
Now this is pretty good.
honeysuckle tea for all.
Top right-hand corner to vote for your Stream
Daisy in the lead,
MVP.
but like everyone's getting votes.
Everyone's
And the
good
votes are coming in.
I don't. my
Also,
voter
if you
thing
didn't
is
see it
not
earlier,
on.
It doesn't update for
Wednesday,
me
we're going to be
either.
joined
If you
with
refresh
Mark
We're having a great time.
from Lagarium. He is from our
there
friends
we go.
over at Lawful
you can have
Stupid. He'll be with us. And we're going to be talking
I
Dark
finally got it
Sun
all.
It
and
won't live
Psionics.
update, though.
That's this
What?
Wednesday
It
at
won't live update.
5:30.
Oh, it won't. Oh.
And the fan art today came from Pat Draws and also Eddie, Primitive Paint Shop, who gave us the Salty Dog menu.
Don't forget to
All
post your fan
super,
art.
super fun
already did.
stuff.
Oh, good.
It's Daisy
Sweet
Bell from the
honeysuckle
Sky,
tea
circa,
for votes. Sweet
session
honeysuckle
17.
tea.
All right, still time to vote. Top right. Ooh, Daisy's in the
It
lead.
looks like
And I want to say thank you
Miss
to all of you
Frankenstein.
viewers.
Yeah.
And
The
today,
wife of
let's go
Frankenstein.
ahead and let's have. Ask the question for us.
No, I'm gonna miss the last one. I feel like I get so nervous every time. Hey, lean in. Come in closer,
Is this a PSA?
closer. Hey, you and me. Let's have a chat.
Yeah.
Hey, get out of here. Not you.
Dang it.
Them. If you're here and you're not following, that's weird. You could do something about that. It's free. It's $free. You could do it for free. If you're following and you haven't subscribed yet, you could do that. Amazon Prime, get a free sub.
Hey, hey.
Pretty cool.
Oh.
And if you have subscribed in the past, but you've let that expire, we only have one question for you here today.
Just one.
Just one.
What are you doing? Give us a follow. Please
thank you,
give us a
Matches.
sub.
Well earned.
Oh, thank you, Wayne, for another
Very well
gifted
earned.
You don't
sub.
just leap onto a man and
Yeah.
not get MVP.
And
You gotta do it.
congratulations, Daisy
you.
Bell, for Stream MVP. Nicely done.
Truly great session.
And that was so much fun. All right, so as we get ready to end here today, we want to say thank you again to everybody for all of your support.
Huzzah.
And we're going to kill the stream. When we kill it, Rory will be on in just a
Stay.
couple of
Stay right
minutes.
there.
You just stay
Don't turn
right
that
where you're
dial.
at. Enjoy Fall of Red Dawn, and we'll see you Tuesday night at 5 o'clock right here, Greyhawk Awakening Book 3, Session 0. Blue Box signing out. We love you guys. Everybody have a great day. Great job, players. Y'all rock.
Bye.
End stream now.